Who that nation?
How you doing? Come on in. Sit. Wait.
What you gonna say?
Come on in.
Take a seat.
Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up.
Grab
a drink.
and
And let's talk.
let's talk what?
That's football.
Saints football. What's going on, family? I got my co-host today with me.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? You ready to do this?
Yeah.
All right, Mike's ready. I'm ready. We about to get it popping. Who that nation? You already know. We're in the building. It's going down. Getting ready for this Sunday. Do or die. It's the Saints. It's the Bucs. You ready to do it, Mike? All right, Mike said. Here we go, family. All right. Mike, there's an echo.
Sure.
Hold on. We got an echo somewhere. Let's find out who's getting the echo from. Where are we getting the echo from?
Echoes?
Yeah, we got an echo something. Hold on.
How you get an echo?
You hear that? No. Hey, we live. Anyway, family, thank y'all for being here. Listen, it's your boy Dog 17, and I got little me here, Sir Micah. That's it. You see the name, Dog 17 and Sir Micah. Go hold it down. Get you prepared for this Sunday. All right, Mike, before we do anything, we got to greet the family.
Yeah.
All right. Bobby, the Space Ghost, how you doing? What's we say? Come on in. All right. Kevin, how you doing?
Come on in.
Lester, how you doing?
Come on in.
Tim Johnson, how you doing?
Come on in.
All right, what we got? Bucks, Rays, Boats.
Come on in.
All right. Uncle Jerry.
Come on in.
That's right. Derek Paul, how you doing?
Come on in.
All right. What else we got? Hold on. Calvin Washington, all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. How you doing?
Come on in.
Come on in. Pammy, Whammy. How you doing?
Come on in.
Right. I'm saying, come on in. Right. That's it, Mike. Come on out with that group. I got you.
Come on.
Purple Marcus, how you doing?
Come on in.
All right. Listen, we want to welcome everybody to the show. Myself, my co-host for the evening, the one and only, Sir Michael. We about to hold it down. Listen, family, it's do or die.
In the city.
Either the Saints win or they go home. Many of us already know the answer to that. First of all, let me start the show by saying this. I do not expect the Saints to beat Tampa Bay. I do not expect the Saints to beat Tampa Bay. The fan in me wants the Saints to beat Tampa Bay. But I just being real, which team is playing the best football right now? It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now, their arrow was pointing up. The Saints' arrow was pointing down. They've been the more consistent team as of late. Again, they have run off 4 straight wins. Have an opportunity to do something that not even the great Tom. Matter of fact, Baker Mayfield, check this out, family, has a chance to do something that not even the great Tom Brady was able to do. Was not even able to do his time as a Buck. And of course, I'm not talking about the Super Bowl, but what I'm talking about, did you realize that Tom Brady's tenure with the Bucs, that not one time did the Buccaneers win 5 consecutive games? That's right. Baker Mayfield has an opportunity to be the first quarterback to win 5 consecutive games for this team. I believe it'll be the first time that the Bucs have won 5 consecutive games since, I believe, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. When you look at this game, we know it the first game, the Bucs totally dominated the Saints in every facet of their game. On offensive line, defensive line, They had the playmakers made plays. They showed up, and most importantly, their quarterback showed up. Baker Mayfield has been showing up this entire season. When Baker Mayfield was signed to the Bucs during the offseason, a lot of people, a lot of you here in this chat, a lot of people around the country were saying, "Oh, that's just Baker Mayfield. Oh, the Bucs are done. Brady is gone." But like I was telling y'all, it was talent over there on that team. They were the defending division champs. They were the defending division champs. You understand? Now, what has happened this season is Baker Mayfield has had one of his best seasons in his career, in his entire career. And right now, let's take a look at some of Baker's numbers, man. Because Baker's straight balling right now. He is balling, and he's the main reason that they're on this current win streak right now. The main reason. Right now, Baker Mayfield, let me see this for y'all. Give me once. And first of all, Baker Mayfield was signed to a one-year contract for $4 million on a proven deal. He's more than done that. But this season, Baker Mayfield is averaging 239 yards passing. He has 26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, and he has the best QB rating of his career at 96.2. What's the difference? What's the head of the snake? What makes everything go? If you have a quarterback, if you have a franchise quarterback, am I calling Baker franchise quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I'm not saying that. I'm not sure if many in Tampa and the organization are saying that, but they gave him a one-year proven deal. The kid's done more than prove that he deserves an opportunity somewhere. But where? Will it be back in Tampa? Will Tampa go all in with Baker Mayfield for the foreseeable future, or will they go into this year's draft, make moves, move up in the draft, and select them a quarterback, or wait till later in the draft, maybe the second round, and decide to take them a young signal call? We'll have to see. I got some family. Hurricane Mike, I see you. Buck Scar again, I see you in the back. Y'all hang tight. I'm gonna get y'all on. I see y'all, family. Just want y'all to know I see y'all. All right. Hindsight, 504 coach say hindsight is 2020. We should have signed Baker for a vet minimum. Instead, we wrecked 100 million on Cup. Can't do that. We're not about to do that because when this off season, when it was talk about signing Baker Mayfield, none of us wanted Baker Mayfield, me included. We ain't about to sit up here now and talk about. You're right though, Cole. Hindsight is hindsight. All of us were saying, and Carl be a better option than Baker Mayfield. Some of y'all sitting there right now saying, I ain't say that. Yes, you did. You was on here. Yeah, you did. And you know you did. Be real. Don't change nothing. The thing is, Baker Mayfield has went out there on a 1 year, $4 million, $4 million contract, and he has outshined, outdo, outperformed any word you want to come up. He has been light years better, more effective, more consistent, more of a leader than Derek Carr has been this entire season. And yes, Saints invested $150 million in Derek Carr, and they are yet to see any consistency or promise of them collecting on that investment. So hindsight's 2020. So what's at stake this Sunday? At stake this Sunday is simple. The Buccaneers win. They lock in the number 4 seed. The Buccaneers win. They will have officially won their third consecutive NFC South title. Now, some may say, well, that's not saying much. The NFC South is the worst division in the league. But guess what? For the third straight year, they would have been the best team in that horrible division. And the team that many thought, or many think, or many feel should be the best team has once again failed from poor quarterback play, terrible coaching, underachieving players, and the list goes on and on. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring on Bucks Call.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
What's up, my guy? What's up, my
you
G?
running out of them?
Man,
All right,
what's up, man?
all
As a
right, good.
Bucks, as a
That's
Bucks
how
fan,
you do it, boy. Hold
what's
on,
up?
Bucks Call. Let me hear you. See
What's
if
up,
I get this
man?
in now. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I think I got it.
As a Bucks fan,
I'm
I
trying to
did not.
get Bucks Call on there. Hold
As a
on.
Buck, as a Bucks fan, I did not expect Baker Mayfield was this.
A second.
Fu-
Bucks Call, can you hear me?
yes, I can. Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you now, my brother.
Okay.
Well, yes,
As a
sir.
Bucks fan, I did not expect Baker Mayfield was this fucking good.
Say it again.
Baker Mayfield might
Yeah.
be elite.
Uh-huh.
I was looking at the numbers. Baker Mayfield, Tom Brady's numbers, and Patrick Mahomes numbers from this season right now. Patrick Mahomes numbers. Baker Mayfield is have better numbers than Patrick Mahomes this season with Tom Brady last season. If you look at the numbers, they said they say Baker Mayfield is not going to win Comeback Player of the Year. That
Mm-hmm.
is a disgrace of for Hamilton from the Bills safety, but he does, he hasn't shown me the Bills safety. What has he done this season? I don't think he deserves it though. But they're gonna give it to him because he got injured. But still, it's not right for Comeback of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year award. It's not right. You understand where I'm coming from? Hello?
Right. Like I said,
Which
it's been a great
man,
season for
if Baker
Baker.
if Baker take us if Baker wins a playoff game, does he is this Bucks season better than Tom Brady did last season? The question is, I don't know. Without Tom Brady, without Gronk, Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette, minus the coaching staff, minus the offensive, mostly we lost the players on the OC, new OC. We lost players on the defense. We lost Sue. We lost all these big name players. We still got the players we drafted from the receivers. We drafted those rookie players. They should draft and free agents. We didn't go for big names. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't see. We paid like 80. I just looked up $81 million this season. We paid the piper from the Super Bowl run. $81 million. That's a big number
Right.
off of the Super Bowl roster. We still have a Super Bowl roster, by the way. A defense, receivers we have is good. I know you guys don't care about bragging rights divisions in the South. Man, who cares? Win a division is a division is a division. If you win it by 8 games, 9 games, it doesn't matter. A division is a division. Doesn't matter. Remember how the NFC East was when I think it was 9 wins when the Giants won a Super Bowl. 9 wins.
Hold on, Bucks Call. Hold on, man.
Sorry,
I got a bad echo and I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
my bad. No worries. Sorry.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second, fam. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Let me figure this out, fam. Let's see. Cause you were saying something and then I'm getting on a real like a 3 second delay. So let's okay. I think I got what it was. All right, let's get back. Let me see. All right. Hey, Buck Skull, you can come back in, man. Let me get on with Jerry Mike. Hey, Mike, you there? All right. Got Jerry, got Mike. All right, hey family, if you can hear me, family, put a 1 in the chat, please. All right, all right, all right, Jerry. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I don't know what's going on. Jerry, I got you in the show, man. Can you hear me? All right, appreciate y'all, man. Sorry about that, but he was talking, and then it was like I'm hearing myself and him like in another wires got crossed somehow. So I apologize for that, family. But again, man, just like he was saying, some of the stuff that he was saying about the season that Baker Mayfield has been having, I personally think Baker Mayfield should be comeback player of the year. To me, he is this year's Geno Smith. And listen, Geno was on the same kind of deal. Geno proved it last season. Seahawks re-signed Geno. Will the Bucks do the same thing with Baker Mayfield? Who that nation? What do you want in this game? What are you looking for? I know a lot of you were like, man, just have the Saints lose out, and I'm happy. Let's just be done with it. Because in your mind, some of you all's mind, you think that will force them to get rid of Dennis Allen. Now, this has been said before, and I'm just going to echo it. The only way the Saints get rid of Dennis Allen, I see, is if the Saints just go out there and just get bombarded, just getting totally embarrassed this week and next week.
Yeah.
But I don't see that because of those players. I don't see those players in their locker room who are still fighting, who do care. Now, if you ask me, there are some who have checked out. There are some who have checked out. For the most of all, man, listen, it's about fighting. Now, listen, if the Saints are able to come through and surprise many of us, well, I'm going to say me, surprise me, and win Sunday, and then the unthinkable happens the following Sunday, and Carolina beats Tampa, and the Saints somehow, some way get past the Atlanta Falcons, then the Saints will be in the playoffs. Now, with all that saying, for me to say all that, just saying it was exhausting. So y'all know damn well it's like a 2% chance of that happening.
Yep.
Man, I just think that that the Saints are going to come out, man. They're going to come out. They're going to come out fighting. Now, this may be the type of game the Saints come out and win. And then once again, they're sitting there on the final weekend of the regular season, looking up at the scoreboard, needing help from another team, because once again, for the second straight year under Dennis Allen, they would have failed to handle their own business. If you handle your own business, you don't have to scoreboard watch. You don't have to worry about needing this team to beat that team, needing this team to lose to this team so you could get in. No, if you go out there and you handle your business last Thursday night against the Rams, you wouldn't be in this predicament right now. Instead of 7-8, it'll be a battle of 2 8-7 teams, winner take all. But they dropped the ball once again. Once again, the Saints dropped the ball, family. Unable to get the job done under Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen continues to have this team come up short. You're the leader, you're the man, you're the head coach. If you get all the praise, you're gonna get all the blame. You wanted Derek Carr. The Saints wanted Derek Carr. The head coach wanted Derek Carr. The offensive coordinator and the general manager signed off on all of it. He gave them everything they wanted. You wanted Joe Woods as your defensive coordinator. You got that. You wanted Coach Robertson as the secondary coach. You got that. Got everything you wanted. And once again, the Saints sit on the cups of going 7-10 once again this season. The Who Dat Nation is frustrated. Fan base is frustrated, not just in Louisiana, but the nation. all around the nation, UK, everywhere. They are frustrated at the shortcomings of this team week in and week out. So I'm gonna bring Jerry on. I'm gonna bring Hurricane Mike on. The link is in the chat. We're gonna take a look at some articles, man. And we gonna look at the up to the minute, the up to date playoff scenario, courtesy of ESPN. And we're gonna look at the matchups and the prediction that it is predicting each team finishes the season. And all I'm gonna say, it might surprise you, not surprise you, but how they have the Saints finishing the season is kind of interesting. So Jerry, how you doing? Mike, how you doing? Welcome to the show, my brothers.
Yeah,
Famous Dennis Allen bet his head coaching career on Carr. Yep, he sure did.
All right.
The Buddha Family Travel Vlog say he can't get in Allen's face. That's the only one protecting him. All right.
All right.
English, how you doing? Says I want to see Carr in Allen's face. Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
No.
He's not doing that.
New Orleans.
No,
hey, hit the link. Hey, Saints Guru, hit the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Hit the link in the chat. And I'll bring you on. Hold on. I'm about to put the link in the chat, my brother. There you go. It's right there. Listen, family, y'all know how we do it. Listen, I'm Dog 17. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast, Saints-Bucs preview. I want to welcome everybody this Thursday, man. It's 35 of us in here. Please hit that like bell, hit that subscribe bell. Shout out to my big brother Q. Shout out to the PRO Media Network. Shout out to the Come On In Sports Network. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all. Listen, we got to we have to face reality. The reality is this. DA coming back, y'all.
Yep.
He coming back. Now,
hate to say it, but true.
Could Mickey Loomis surprise the hell out of all of us? I don't know how he's talking out. I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to wonder if Mickey getting dementia or something, bro. Because I'm starting to wonder what the hell he looking at.
Hey, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jerry.
I don't know if some of y'all caught TJ Jones from Wednesday night, but he went off on Wednesday night about Mickey Loomis. I don't know what he said, but my God, he was hot.
Man, it's crazy, man.
Yep.
Like, what are you seeing, man? I mean, now I know the rumor is, hey, the Saints want to be like the Steelers. We all have heard that they want to be like the Steelers. So, but how long do you continue to sit through this and put your fan base through this? So will we have to sit another year? You expect us to sit another year and absorb this, to go through this mediocrity, this underperforming, underachieving team? Second, though, what offensive coordinator, top offensive minded coach wants to come to New Orleans and work under Dennis Allen?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying he's a bad he's a bad boss, but what I'm saying is, as the head coach, who wants to come and work under him? I don't know. Would you?
No.
Everybody in the chat, if you was an offensive coordinator, would you want to come to New Orleans and work under Dennis Allen? Nah, not only Dennis Allen. If you're the offensive coordinator, you're not only looking at Dennis Allen, you're looking at the tools you have, or as coach would say, the toys that you will have to play with as the offensive coordinator. Would those toys be enough for you to overlook any shortcomings that you see in Dennis Allen as a head coach and take a position as the OC for the New Orleans Saints? That's what I'm asking. What's your thoughts on that, Mike?
Well, so like the offense, we all know, if you have two eyes on your face, you know that the offense is not good. So you don't even have to watch the games and you can know that the offense ain't even good. Because you know why? like it's not like the Saints are like this big market team where all of the offensive help, comes to New Orleans, right? But even so, you got guys like Chris Olave, Kamara, Michael Thomas sometimes. You got, Derek Carr, who we thought wasn't that bad of a quarterback. He comes to New Orleans, and I don't know if it's his AC, if it was back from week 3, but now in New Orleans, these past couple of weeks, he's so, and I'm having trouble even saying that. But for the most part, it's been chucked down city in New Orleans. I still remember week 4 when we played Tampa. Alvin Kamara had 13 catches for 33 damn yards. Like, you're telling me that ain't a problem? Dude, there's some players who get 33 yards in a catch. A.T. Perry, he got 35 yards in 1 reception. But I don't know if that's quarterback coaching. It might be both, to be honest. But, like, who would want to come work for that? Like, because, look, you had guys that, for example, say, like, and this could be one of you, but say I'm an offensive coordinator, right? And I'm trying to look, and I'm trying to see where can I go to not only have success as an offensive coordinator, but maybe get a head coaching job in the future. Surely in New Orleans. Like maybe if the Saints, I don't know, had like a Patrick Mahomes or something, then maybe. But the Saints got Derek Carr, and I know there's worse options. I know there's worse options than Derek Carr, but he's not a guy that you would want to hinder your future on. And trust me, the Saints, we gave that man a 4-year contract for $150 million. So the Saints basically gave the keys to Derek Carr, gave the keys to Dennis Allen to drive that car to the promised land. And that car, it broke down or something because that man it's shut down city in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. I know some games he'd be airing it out sometimes. Some games he throws a 20-yard touchdown pass. But, like, before we played the Panthers or Giants game, it was check down city. Like, the game that we beat the Patriots 34-0, that game wasn't really impressive. Like, and, like, because like, I don't understand what Mickey Loomis sees in Dennis Allen. Because, like, this is not Madden where you're going to have a terrible coach and still blow somebody out 52-0 because,
exactly.
It's Madden. Because in football, you like to think that your team's a better team. You like to think that, and you think that they're going to be the only ones prepared. But nah, man. In Pittsburgh, in Kansas City, New England, they're all going to be prepared too. Your team's not the only one. Like, there's 32 NFL teams, and only one can be victorious at the end of the day. So only one of those 32 teams will have, will be throwing champagne on themselves. But people are gonna overlook that and say that Derek Carr is not doing a bad of a job because we're 7-8, even though despite the fact we had the easiest schedule in history, and if we had a complicated schedule and a complicated division, our season would have been over by October, and I'm not just saying that. And next year, it's going to show Dennis Allen's true colors. Because I'm not giving you a break, but some people are going to give you a break this year because of that easy schedule of why we're in the playoff hunt. But next year, when we play the Eagles, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, maybe even the Rams again, 49ers maybe. Like, when we play all the top-notch teams, your true colors will be shown. And I know the Saints are not the type of franchise to be firing everybody, but somebody has to go. Either that or do a full rebuild. One or the other. You get rid of the coaches and try to bring in other coaches to win now, or do a complete rebuild. It's one or the other. What are you going to decide to do? Because we're basically rebuilding anyway, but we don't even know how to rebuild properly.
Yeah.
That's what the Saints do.
Saints Guru, welcome to the show, my brother. What's your thoughts?
What's up, my man?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
What's going on?
Man, look, this is where I look at it. I've been a long time Saints fan. I don't see us making the playoffs this year. It is what it is. But the only way I see that we fix everything, and I'm just looking at what happened this year. If you go back and look, we had John Gruden come in doing preseason, right?
Right.
I think Loomis is looking to move on from Allen. I don't see him going back as defensive coordinator. And I see him trying to get John Gruden because we're stuck with Derek Carr. I mean, we would be in salary cap hell if we tried to get rid of him and move on from him.
Right.
We don't get no relief for like what 2025.
Yeah,
So
2025.
that being the case, I mean, I'd love for us to try to, make a little run to the playoffs, but I just don't see that happen. We had control 2 games ago. All we had to do was just went out. We could have lost to the Giants and still made it.
Right.
But that's just what I see, bro.
Gotcha.
What do y'all think about John Gruden?
Well, first of all, you're gonna be a political thing. Some people go,
Yeah.
be concerned about, the reason he's out the league right now. I'm gonna say this, and then some people ain't gonna like what I say.
Say it anyway.
As African Americans, we deal with that every day.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to look at it like that. In that environment, the time that they spend together throughout the football season, you did the all season, in season, it's your family away from family. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to be able to trust, you know what I'm saying, those in the building. So the thing is, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things what any of us think who are not in that building. It comes down to those players. Will they be receptible to accepting John Gruden in as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints? Would the Saints even want to go down that road? And quite frankly, I would say they would. Look, they went after Deshaun Watson with everything that he was dealing with. You had your owner, female, get on a plane, fly to Atlanta to meet with this guy face to face. So when that happened, that showed me, hey, they want to win. But wanting to win and having the right people in place to win is two different things. And right now, I don't believe from the book that he has written for these last 2 years, I don't believe Dennis Allen is that person to lead the Saints to where they want to be. To me, he had the culture that they sold us on, trying to keep the unity they're trying to keep. In 2 years, he has destroyed it. That same culture, to me, he has destroyed. The morale on this team, I think, is low. Those players are in there fighting for each other. You got lead. Listen, I love Elvin. We all love Elvin. Elvin pretty much telling you, we fighting for the players in this room. You ain't see no coaches. We fighting for each other. And I can't see the Saints bringing back Pete Carmichael. How you bring back Pete Carmichael as the play caller, as the offensive coordinator, when for 2 years he has showed the inability to consistently keep his playmakers involved and engaged in a game week in and week out. Taysom Hill has a monster game. The next week he disappears. He's limited on his touches. Alvin goes off. The next week he's limited on his touches. Olave, Shaheed, they go off the next week. Hell, are they even involved in the play in the plans for the week? Because we don't see it during the game. We don't see it. We're not seeing it. So to me, what I feel is going to happen, family, they're going to bring Dennis Allen back, but I think there's going to be a wholesale change on this coaching staff, offensive side and defensive side. All right, Marley Marl, how you doing, my brother? Welcome to the show.
What's going on, my brothers?
What's going on?
Well. By time you
What's that,
showed up,
man?
Molly.
Oh yeah, man. I'm down. Got to throw my 2 cents in. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead,
Go
my
ahead.
brother. Floor is yours.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, man, listening to all the Saints platforms and everything, they know how the Saints fans feel about Dennis Allen. And I'm saying this because why would you hide Dennis Allen contract? So they gotta be ashamed, like to put his contract out there, because they know how the public feels about it. So Mickey also noticed that they don't announce Dennis Allen's name during like the pregame. So everybody know the feelings they have towards Dennis Allen. So what can be said to justify them bringing Dennis Allen back? So Mickey trying to grab at straws to find something.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if Dennis Allen just split these next 2 games, that's enough for him to justify bringing him back. So that's what Mickey banking on. He banking on something to grasp so he could hold on to Mickey. Bring Dennis Allen back with something. That's what he's doing. But he know the sentimental feelings and the deep dislike that the Saints fans have about Dennis Allen. So it's not no secret how the public feel about him. So all that, that's all I wanted to say. And I'm just keep listening.
Oh man, I appreciate you, Marley, man. Marley, this is your first time calling in, I think, huh, bro?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Let
yeah,
yeah,
me,
yeah.
uh,
yeah,
Hey, Dolph.
yeah, Jerry.
yeah.
Marty always keep it going in the chat, but he finally broke out and come into the
Yeah, we
panel
need,
and said what
we
he
need, we
had to
need him
say.
coming here and drop more of that signs more often, baby.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, man. It's not gonna be the first time. It's not gonna be the last time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
absolutely.
All right. No cap, no filter. Saints say Mickey gonna try to preach patience to fan base after losing the worst division 2 years and being the only team in the worst division to make all win now all season moves and still lost the Bucks and Falcons. And I couldn't have not said it any better. Especially
Mhm.
the Saints went all in 2 years in a row, and 2 years in a row have felt flat on their face.
Yep.
Now who's that on? We saying DA, we saying the coaches, but damn, there are some players. There are a lot, not some. I'm not gonna say some. There are a lot of players on this team not carrying their weight. There are a lot of players on this team, still on this team, living off their past and reputation. Number 41 comes out and plays every time he's on the field. Number 7 comes out and plays his ass off every time he's on the field. Double D 56 plays his ass off every time he is on the field.
Yep.
Though he's lost a step and this has been a down year for him, Cam gives you everything he's got when he's out there on the field. And notice the people I'm saying. Notice the people I'm saying. I'm talking about the leaders. They're mostly leaders on this team. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's it gonna take? It's gonna take. But this first of all, let me slow down and just say this. We versus the team that we have this year is virtually the same team we're getting back next year, fam. Because of the cap, which really is nothing if they want. They can go get, don't get it twisted. We already know. Like, they can go get and make money and make room to go get any and everybody that they want. But for the most part, you're going to have the same team next season.
Yes, you will.
We may have seen the last of Michael Thomas in the New Orleans Saints uniform, and that hurts
Yes.
me to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see Michael Thomas coming back to be part of this,
Neither do I.
especially if Dennis Allen's the head coach. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Dub, I have to agree with you on that. And
And-
I know Saints fans will like it and some will not, but yes, it's a possibility that Michael Thomas will not be back as a Saint. He might end up somewhere else and play for another team, but it ain't gonna be us.
Okay, Dwayne Harris. Dude, this team would have won with these players if they made a quarterback change. Dude. It ain't
Bruh.
simple as just no quarterback
It starts
change.
from the top.
bro.
It starts from the top and get to a
Exactly.
quarterback.
If you don't, you need a quarterback. Hell, you could have had. Let me get a good quarterback. I ain't gonna go crazy.
What up, nephew?
Say what's up, Mike.
What's up? I'm sorry I was late.
Sorry,
That's all right.
You was here at the beginning.
You was there at the beginning.
So my thing is this: a competent quarterback. Who's a competent quarterback? Let's just say, look at Justin Herbert. To me, the Chargers are the AFC version of the Saints.
Yep.
But they got a quarterback. Dude, I said coaches first. Coaches first. I got you. Right. Coaches first. Coaches got to go. Because if you have a coach who's consistently not putting your players in position to be successful, there is something wrong.
I've been saying that all along as the coach.
There is something wrong. One game, you put the ball in the hands of Taysom Hill and the kid dominate. Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara have the ability to take over a game. And I'm going to say Taysom might. No, ain't no Mike. Taysom more so than Alvin. To me, Taysom is able to take over a game and impose his will on a football game.
Oh, yeah.
But why does the offensive coordinator week in and week out go away from this kid? He every week, number 7 and number 41 should not get less than 25, 22 touches per game. They are your playmakers. Shaheed Olave, there's all your young playmakers. I just said that it's going to hurt me to see Michael Thomas leave. But that pain, that's because I love Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying? And these injuries the last few years, to me, have derailed a Hall of Fame career. Now, he may go somewhere else and pick up where he left off, and things get better for him. But I'm gonna miss Mike. With that being said, each week, that pain of Mike leaving, that disappointment of Mike leaving, is getting lessened. It's getting lessened week in and week out by what I'm starting to see from A.T. Perry. What I'm starting to see, big body receiver, 50-50 ball with Mike A.T. Perry. So if there's a new OC coming in next year, that new OC will have Chris Olave, who, by the way, in 2 seasons is over 2,000 yards. A hell of a pick. The Saints didn't miss that one. They hit the damn hammer on the head with that one. Bullseye. Chris Olave stole Rashid Shaheed in free agency, and as an undrafted free agent, knew what they had, and I still say Rashid Shaheed was not hurt all last off summer in training camp. They stashed that kid, and I'm glad they did. That was one smart thing they did. So those 2 young receivers, and then now A.T. Perry. If he continues on the trajectory that he's going on, you now have your 1, 2, and 3, and Olave, Shaheed, and A.T. Perry. I think the Saints need to upgrade that tight end. Jawan Johnson is now seems to be coming along. Now finally starting to wake up. But hell, we got 2 games left in the season. You about to be eliminated from the playoff. They've been needed that. But again, it goes to you got to have consistent, good quarterback play. And the Saints just haven't had consistent, good quarterback play. And they have not had good coaching. Their game plans, the execution of game plans offensively on game day have been putrid. They have their moments, maybe 1 or 2 moments, maybe 3 moments throughout the whole season. But for the majority of the season, it has just been awful. It's just been an awful job that Pete Carmichael has done as the OC of the New Orleans Saints last year and this year. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no other way to put it. Does the man know football? Yes, the man knows football. We all know that. But as a play caller, he simply has not been able to get the job done, and it has hurt this team. This team is sitting here once again at 7-8 with 2 games to go in the season, needing help. Needing help. If listen, I don't think they win this Sunday, family. I don't. But I'm gonna be in front of the TV. I'm gonna be wanting them to win. Like I
Yeah, I
say,
don't got no confidence. I don't got
I
no
want
confidence
them
they're
to win.
gonna win either.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wanting them to win, bro. I never sit down in front of the TV and watch my team, like I said, and hope they lose. But listen, 2 games to go, pretty much eliminated from the playoffs.
It's over.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
over.
It's over, man. You know, let's go out there. Hey, go out there and play spoiler. Make them sweat it out another week. Who knows? You know.
But do you
But
find this strange too? Because I
go
said
ahead.
this in other comments. The
Hmm.
Lions and the Browns, you know, those were bad franchises for years. Somehow they kind of turned around. But the Saints, it looked like they're going in the reverse. They're going the opposite direction. We've been at the top once before. So how
Hey,
come the
Maul,
Lions and the Browns have figured
Molly.
Maul, your
Yeah.
connection, bro. You got the window down?
No. I was outside. It probably the breeze.
Yeah.
Y'all
It
can
was
hear
Got
me
getting
good?
real
that
loud.
wind blowing pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
Okay. So I was saying is, you know how the Lions and the Browns trying to turn around right now? They're going in the right direction a little bit, but the Saints going in the opposite direction.
Right.
And that's kind of strange to me. And that would make me thinking what the Saints doing is not conducive to what they're doing right now. Lions and Browns trying to figure it out. See what I'm saying? The Jets still going through struggles, but they're trying to figure it out. Saints already had a kind of a good formula of what he was doing, but the 2 pieces is not there no more.
Right.
Breeze and Peyton is not there. So why still keep holding on like to that formula?
Hmm.
The 2 pieces, the 2 ingredients is not there no more. So trying to rebuild in your own image. And Dennis
Right.
Allen looked like he trying to build on what Sean Payton did.
They talk
say,
about you, Molly.
say more it sound like he driving that convertible, baby, with the
Oh
top
yeah.
down.
Well said, John,
More,
Oh
brother.
yeah.
more got that top down, man. He got that
Hey,
top
Oh
down
yeah.
on the
Oh
interstate,
yeah.
baby.
Molly riding high, dog.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. But listen, even right now, even they struggling over there. Listen, the Broncos just benched. They just benched
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was for money. It was a money thing, but you know, hey, they benched him, you know. So
Yep.
I don't know, bro. I just know that. And hold on, let me hire my brother. Where my brother at? He's
Travis said, roll your window up. Hey,
yeah,
Pammy, you
man.
want to come on in?
My bad,
St.
fam.
John,
My
how you
bad.
doing? Come
That's my
on
guy.
in.
That's my guy right
Hey,
there.
family, there are 48 of us in here, man. Hit that subscribe button first. Hit that thumbs up like, man. Welcome to the family. We already family, but hey, I'm Doe 17. We're live on the PRO Media Network. Shout out to the big homie, Big Q, man. It's Who That Nation United Thursday. Hey, we talking Saints, we talking Bucks. The lines are open. I want to hear your thoughts, family, about this game. I personally don't think the Saints have a chance to win this Sunday. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't. I think the Bucks are going to straight mollywop the Saints. It's just how I feel.
I agree with you, dog. I'm right there
I
with
hope
you
I'm
too,
wrong.
bro.
I hope I got to come on here Sunday for the kickback
Mhm.
and say, man, I'm so happy to be wrong. I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad they told me, yeah, we're gonna show you,
You ain't
dog, the
wrong,
hater.
dog.
You
You
know.
ain't wrong.
So
Okay. Hey,
I know
hey,
that
dog.
that's all done. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me say this right here. Now, if the Saints do win Sunday, which I pray they don't,
You hold on. You say you pray they don't win?
I pray they don't win. They hope they lose. They
Why?
lose on Sunday.
What's that gonna accomplish?
Because I don't see us making the playoffs, bro. I mean,
Regardless,
look at what you got.
All right, you as the fans, we saying lose, right? Okay, let them lose. But what about them brothers in there who actually going through that struggle, bro? Blood, sweat, and tears, bro. What would a 98 season? Forget Dennis Allen. Take Dennis Allen, Carmichael, take all them out of it.
And the players' mindset.
What would a 98 season mean to those players? A winning season, if they're able to get a winning season out of this season that looked to be a foregone conclusion, that has looked bleak, if they're able to somehow win their last 2 games and finish with a 9-8 record. Again, I'm gonna keep saying it.
Dennis Allen.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, he'll have his first winning season. And guess what, y'all? And guess what? Like it or not,
Yep.
Mickey Loomis can get up there and say, hey, he showed improvement. We won 2 more games than we did last season. And you know what? He will be right. and listen, 9-8. Is that grossly underachieving for this team with the expectations coming into this season? Yes. But it would be their first winning season. It would be our first winning season, family, in 3 years. 2 years, because Peyton's last year we went 9-8. So 2 years.
Dog, highlight no cap, no filters comment real quick. Says smart man, Jerry, is determined to win in manufacturers. The players will get over it. The new season will be a new start. Yeah, I agree.
That's not realistic in that locker room. That's not realistic in that locker room.
And even
you think Elvin gonna get over that? Y'all see that, man? You think Elvin gonna get over that? You think Michael Thomas will get over? You think Demario Davis, Cam, they think they gonna get over that? Nah, bro. It's easy for us to say that, bro.
And Dana, I agree. I agree with you. He said she don't want to see the Saints make the playoffs.
Y'all tripping. All y'all lying. All y'all lying.
Oh, here we go.
All y'all lying. All y'all, I love y'all to death.
I love you,
just like y'all jump on my ass. Y'all gotta jump on my ass. All y'all are lying. Y'all, the Saints win these last 2 games and sneak their ass in the playoffs somehow. Your ass gonna have a playoff party. You gonna cook food. You gonna be up with your jersey on. Matter of fact, you gonna be up at the crack of dawn, get ready. You gonna go to that early service at church so you can make sure you at home for kickoff. So stop with the BS about y'all want them to make the playoff.
I'm not.
If the same make the playoff and go 9-8.
Damn, Dennis Allen and Mickey. That's not good enough for me.
Now,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. So, listen, wild card weekend. I don't care if it's Saturday or it's Sunday. Well, I don't give a damn how. I don't give a damn they get in there 89. I don't give a damn they got in there 7-10, really, which can't happen now. But I'm just saying. Now, DA not going nowhere. Rather pick 17.
Well, we already know about that.
DA, hold Cap. They're not firing DA, bro. They're not firing DA, bro.
Hey, look. As much as we want this man to, as much as we want Dennis Allen gone, it's not going to happen. Who that?
No,
nation.
the one.
It's not going to happen.
Hey, Wayne, I'm not delusional. No, I'm real. Y'all delusional. No. Something wrong with y'all thinking. What's wrong with y'all thinking? How y'all want your team to lose?
Now listen, dog. Hear me out.
That mean they lose to the Falcons twice. We lose to the Bucs twice. Get swept. Y'all crazy as hell, man.
Dog.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna tell you like
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying because y'all misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying we go make the playoff. I'm saying if they make the playoff, your ass gonna be in front of that television. You gonna have all your black and gold on. You gonna be right. You can say you're not. You can lie to yourself because you ain't lying to me. You can lie to yourself. You gonna be right in front of that TV going on every pass, every tackle, and like you gonna be into that shit.
But that's like having a participation trophy. That's not. Man, I don't want no participation trophy.
Stop it, Ma. Stop.
I'm winning for chips. I want chips. I want a division.
Listen.
I want the NFC division playoff game, and then I might start getting excited. You playing for chips. They ain't playing for no participation trophy.
If
Yeah,
they
dog.
get in, Ma, they got a home game. You get your home game. You get your home playoff game.
Yeah, you can get a home game, get mollywop.
Maybe,
I don't want that.
maybe,
I want to leave out the playoffs and
Exactly.
not get mollywop.
maybe. Because
Yeah,
again,
'cause we
you
already
got to get in.
embarrassed already.
But
You get to the playoffs, yeah,
You
dog.
got to get in, bro. Anything happens when you get in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all right now, y'all. I don't believe that both number one seeds gonna make it to the Super Bowl. One of those teams, either right now the Ravens or the darling of the league. I'm telling you, either the Ravens or the 49ers will not make it to the Super Bowl. One of those number one seeds are not going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of us are feeling less than confident in the Saints. Those fan bases are extremely high right now. Well, the 49ers might not be after they got their ass whooped on Monday night, but they'll bounce back. You know, like they say, we'll see them in the Super Bowl. We'll beat them then when they count. That's what you say when your team get beat like that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying, family, is not Cap, not Maul, not Jerry, not now one of y'all. Go be sitting. There gonna be a time, a point during that game. Y'all gonna be sitting there. Y'all gonna be cheering. They score a touchdown. It gonna come over you, bro. Go ahead, Maul. Go ahead, Maul.
But dog, I don't want to get in the playoffs and Dennis Allen fold like his Chanel bag, his Louis Vuitton Beyonce bag. I don't want that.
Come on.
Don't fold.
But
I want you to go out there and do it.
No. Go ahead, Maul. Finish. Then I ask
yeah, man. But I don't want to get in the playoffs that way. See what I'm saying? I want to get in the playoffs and at least contend. I don't want to get in the playoffs and lay down because I feel like that's what Dennis Allen gonna do. Dennis Allen gonna get to the playoffs and lay down. I don't want that.
Exactly.
Like you play the Cowboys, 49ers, or the Eagles. Like I'm saying, I want a fair competition. I want a good competitive game. And Derek Carr going out and fold, and the whole offense looking trash. The defense getting ran through like prune juice. I don't want that.
All right, family.
See what I'm saying? I want you to have a good game in the playoffs and put up a fight.
Right.
Like I'm saying, if you're gonna fold like a piece of luggage, don't get in. That's all I'm saying, dog.
All right, Pammy. We'll holler at you later.
I got you. Yeah, call it what you want, Wayne. Call it what you want. You call it delusional, or whatever. I call it real, me. Cause some of y'all right now, I don't understand y'all talking about.
Now, dog. Here, now, like
all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. The goal at the beginning of the season is to what? If you don't win the division and make it to the playoff, because when you get in the playoff, what? Anything can happen. It's not like the NBA when it's a 7-game series or baseball, it's a 7-game series. Any given Sunday, a wild card team can get in there. And when I'm not sitting up here telling y'all, man, damn it, the Saints get in, man. We gonna make history. They gonna be they gonna go to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: I want to wake up on wild card Saturday or Sunday, and damn it, me personally, I would like to see my damn team playing, but because for the last 2 damn years, I didn't have to watch Tampa Bay I'm gonna have to watch them again as the representative of the NFC South in the playoffs. Knowing how close they were then. They weren't so close. They don't look like they've been so close this year, but that's all I'm saying, man.
Hey, dog.
Listen, I'd rather be in it with a chance because listen, guess what? If you're in it, you have a chance. No matter if it's a 1% chance, you got a chance, bro.
JT, you wild, bro. He said the draft party's at my house.
JT said.
But look who you going against, dog. But look who you going against in the playoffs, though. You going against mostly
all of them,
all offensive-minded coaches
all of them
who know how to scheme against Dennis Allen. See what I'm saying? The 49ers, offensive-minded. The Eagles, offensive-minded. Cowboys, offensive-minded. The Lions, the only one maybe with a defensive mindset or something like that. Well, not defensive mindset, but you know what I'm saying. All offensive-minded could out scheme Dennis Allen in the playoffs. We saw what the Rams just did, Dennis Allen. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't look good.
It got our
I
coach.
know. All those coaches can outcoach Dennis Allen. And it's not gonna look right when he get in there.
All right. Dennis Allen have been on a bad start, right? He had a bad game as a play caller, all right, against McVay. Now listen, in the defense, they done been straight up and down suspect this entire season ever since Green Bay. Again, I tell y'all that's the game change. That's why we here because of that Green Bay game right now. If they hold on that game instead of 7-8, we 8-7 right now. See, every damn game matters, boy. Look, we're going way back to Green Bay. Damn.
Yeah.
But listen,
you're right about that.
My thing is this, fam. This all I'm saying. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about right now. I want to see. I know it ain't gonna happen. But damn it, I don't give a damn. We get molly whopped like about. I want to see my damn team playing on that damn wild card. We can get blown out, damn it. I don't give a damn. But guess what?
It's not gonna look good, dog. It ain't gonna look good.
It don't look good sitting at home not making it. It losing. See it.
Man, I'd rather stay home and hide than go out there and get beat down and look embarrassed.
Matter of fact, I'm telling you right now.
Oh Lord.
If the Saints somehow win these last two games and a miracle happens and Carolina beat Tampa and the Saints get in, damn it, we going to the NFC Championship game. I'm calling. Not the one you can call me delusional. Now you can call me delusional. You know what I'm saying? If it was a field, we all be drunk. You already drunk with some of the shit you talking about. So you ain't really listening.
No. In order to happen,
go ahead.
In order to happen, Dennis Allen gonna have to go through a gauntlet.
I know this.
Yeah, exactly, Molly.
And I don't see Dennis Allen going through no gauntlet with 2 straight wins. He better get 2 straight wins in the regular season.
Hey, Molly.
Hey, you play on one at a time. You play on one at a time. All I need is one. Bro. That's all you need is one. Get one. Then you'll worry about the next one. You got to get one. Hey, just go 1-0. That's it. Just go 1-0.
I got you, my brother. But all the coaches are bringing chess pieces. Dennis Allen are bringing a checker piece. That's not going to work, man.
I hear you, why?
This is not checkers, man. This is chess.
Hey, Dwayne, you want to come in the panel, bro? Get on down.
I love it. Bring your ass on in here. Bring your delusional ass on. Come on here. You half-hearted Saints fan. Bring your ass on in here. Oh, y'all. I'm talking to all y'all ass talking about losing. I'm talking to Mom. I'm talking to Jerry. I'm talking to Cap. Something wrong with y'all, man.
Nah.
That nigga JT talking about it.
Look, JT already got it lined up, bro.
Look at Cal say, how much you want to bet we don't go to the end if we made the playoffs, dog?
Oh my goodness.
And if the Saints have a draft party, you know what they gonna do at the draft party? They're gonna fight because the Saints gonna be losing. So a fight gonna break out. They're gonna be tough because they're mad.
Not playoff party, draft party.
No, draft party.
Yeah, he said draft party, not playoff party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, listen. If the unthinkable happened, the Saints made the playoffs, watch the game at your house. Don't go out nowhere and watch it somewhere around another fan base because your ass gonna get upset. You're gonna be in there swinging. Don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you're not by yourself because they might tear your ass up. You might get crowded. I'm just saying. Yeah, this is a different type of podcast.
No,
you know.
Yeah. That's what we do. We
just discussing stuff right now, man.
We agreed to disagree.
Hey, we agree to disagree. I disagree with Cap. I disagree with Wayne. I disagree with Maul. I disagree with Jerry. I disagree with who else in here?
Sometimes we disagree with you, but that's all love.
Yeah, ain't nothing but
we all have different opinions. That's what we do.
That's what make the show. Hey, David. Got to get David on up in this thing.
And why are you getting David on? Let me speak on this right here, dog.
Yo, David, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on,
David?
brother?
Good, man. Good. How you guys doing?
We're doing good, my brother. What's your thoughts, man? David, let me ask you, David. Would you be mad if the Saints made the playoffs? Yes or no?
No, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be mad, man, because I mean we already see even if we make the playoff, the way we've been playing in the regular season, it wouldn't even matter, man. It's like
Hey,
I'm just I just want us to at least get a good first round. Like I don't know if it'll be 10 or 11, but
nah. Right
you
now,
know,
even if the Saints lose out, they draft position. Now they go be between 11 and 15, bro. That so it really
yeah,
ain't changing,
Yeah, it's
bro.
like yeah.
and
So
that's the
go ahead.
problem, man. For the last I've been a Saints fan since I've been 12 years old. I'm 47 years old, right?
Mm.
So what I don't understand is how the the Saints continue every year after year. We always miss out on why won't we draft a quarterback in the first round? We passed on all these quarterbacks that's either in going to the playoff or has been to a Super Bowl. We passed on Lamar Jackson. We passed on Jalen Hurts. So I just feel like we need to get rid of all of Sean Payton's seedlings and just go with a whole nother coaching staff like Lincoln Riley at USC, right? I look
Mhm.
at this guy. This guy is a good coach because whatever system he got going on is working. This quarterback that they played last night, Moss, threw for 6 touchdowns and 1 interception without Caleb Williams even being in there. So now they questioning whether if Caleb Williams is a system quarterback. So I need a coach that can come in offensive minded that can set Derek Carr for success. Because the problem with Derek Carr is that he refused to throw the ball downfield on one-on-one coverage. Give your receiver the opportunity to go. I'll take a chance on a 50-50, ball one-on-one all day. I don't let my receivers go work for it. But he
So
won't do it.
hey D, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, bro. You ain't see him throw that ball one on one to AT Perry that week.
Yeah, but he's not consistent with it. Look at all the games that we played in the regular season and how many one-on-one opportunities we don't even use Johnson that much at tight end, and he came in
Man,
high. Everybody was like,
Jimmy
man.
oh
Graham. Don't juice
yeah,
Jimmy Graham
That,
either.
exactly,
hold
exactly.
on, hold on. First of all, let me just say this before the chat go crazy and everybody go crazy. I ain't getting on here and I ain't saying Derek Carr is innocent. But damn it, he ain't the only one guilty. He ain't used Jawan Johnson ass because Jawan Johnson ass ain't been showing up until these last 2 weeks. Jawan Johnson ass been missing in action. Jawan Johnson ass got paid and ain't been living up to the damn contract he got. By the way, he earned that contract, but he ain't been living up to it. So Derek Carr ain't the only one not living up to contracts around here. Shall we keep going on? Love Cam to death, but Cam, you ain't been before you got injured. You ain't been living up to that 2-year extension. Can I keep
Ramcheck.
on? Can I keep on going? Ryan Ramcheck, understand? Ryan Ramcheck's knee is really, really bad. I understand that, but you're out there playing. But before your knee got really, really bad, after we gave you that money, your play kind of changed, my brother. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that got some money on this team and they ain't doing shit. They ain't do what they're supposed to do. Then you go to the coaching. You got an offensive coordinator. You bring in a running back last year that had the most touchdowns in the National Football League. Okay, this go be the excuse. Well, he started the season off injured, kind of slow, so we were trying to get him up to par. So that had something to do with it. He only missed like 3 weeks, but what happened? What happened after that? Short yardage situations. I thought that's what we had him and Taysom Hill for. Damn. You don't use him then. Speaking of Taysom Hill plays running back. We can put him anywhere on the field and he will make an impact. Why we don't see Taysom Hill with at least 12 or 13 targets at least per week? I don't understand it. You got an all-world do everything running back in Alvin Kamara. Why in the hell we not using him to his strength? Why we just always want to run him up between the tackle and guard? Why we not putting Why we haven't put Elvin in the slot mode, knowing that we're down with receivers and put Johnson in the backfield? Huh?
Use Thomas as a fullback and lead like AK and Taysom Hill through the hole.
Why? Hell, why not run our formation with Prentice and Jamal Williams and put Elvin in the slot? I'm just saying, it's a lot of shit that they do. It's coaching. It's coaching. It's player. See, it's not just one thing. It's a whole. Everybody's got accountability for why the Saints are sitting here at 7-8. And I'm gonna keep going back to this game because it upsets me to this day, and I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it because it changed the whole. And we shouldn't be sitting right here right now talking about a damn team that's 7-8 when you get a damn 17-0 lead on Green Bay in the fourth quarter, and we allow these people to score 18 unanswered damn points, man. And the season's been straight downhill ever since then. And speaking of Dennis Allen, the most game he's won in a row was 3, and that was at the end of last season. This year, every time they win 2 games, those 2 games are immediately followed by a damn loss or a losing streak. So guess what? They won 2 games. They lost last week. I guess they're going to lose again this week, which I pretty much expect. But damn, it's coaching, it's players, it's scheme. That's another thing. Like somebody said it earlier. Got to get rid of this. Sean Payton is gone. He's in Colorado pissing those people off now. That's their problem. Thank you for everything he did.
Yeah.
Take Sean Payton playbook. Like The Rock used to say, turn that son of a bitch sideways and stick it up your candy ass. Because we don't want that shit.
And then have it in the burning fire.
Burn it.
You know what up, ice cream, man?
What is cooking?
Man, we don't need that, bro. Listen, we need
ice cream, man.
I don't care if he's young. I don't care if he's older. I don't care who it is. We need the right person. We need the right coaches. The right coaches. The hell with a name, the hell with a reputation. We need the right coaches that will fit those players that we have in the locker room. We need the right coaches to come in who are going to look at those guys' talents and get the best out of those guys by putting them in position to be successful by playing to their strengths. That's what we need. And I don't give a damn if Dennis Allen the head coach or not, because I can't control that. We can't control that, bro. Only thing we can control if we show our ass up in that dome, if we buying their merchandise and stuff. You're getting their attention. Don't think they ain't paying attention to that little bowl that they had built that's empty as hell now. Don't think they're not paying attention to that. Mm-hmm. They see all that. You know what I'm saying? They see all that, family. So, man, I'm talking to the ice cream man. Go ahead, bro.
I'm just really sitting here listening.
Productive.
I really have nothing to say about this team. I just want to just enjoy the last 2 games and once again have hope for another year. But at some point, man, that right there becomes so tiresome, man.
Exactly.
I have to always talk about some better luck next year.
Yeah.
That's the tape, bro. All I'm saying, listen. In the truth, this the truth. Can't nobody deny this. Not nobody can deny this. At the end of the year, there is only one fan base that is going to be happy. One. Because whoever wins the bowl, that fan base will be happy. Every other fan base will be disappointed because their team was unable to get the job done. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. This shit ain't rocket science, man. We ain't about to make it no rocket science. This shit's simple. Only one fan base gonna be celebrating. Go have a damn parade.
Right. But I still say that our team's supposed to be better than everybody else.
Most definitely.
Like, man, it's just crazy, man.
Worst team.
Listen, our owners and front office, they too nice, man. We got those nice owners and Mickey Loomis. Oh yeah, I want some owners like some of these other teams. God damn it, your ass fired. We ain't got time for this. We done seen enough of it. Get up out of here. You know what I mean? I'm sick of this niceness, man. Oh, give him another shot. I mean, what everybody expected out of Pete Carmichael. He didn't even want the position. He didn't want it. because he wasn't even confident in his own self. That's crazy. I wouldn't even made him. It's like they forced him to be the play caller. They forced it on him. They begged him. He didn't want it.
Yeah, but Sean Payton had recommended Dennis Allen.
That's it.
Same way.
That's it. That's it. That's him.
And Gail giving Mickey the game ball like he coached the team. He ain't coached no damn team. Why give him a damn game ball? He don't deserve no game ball. He been messing up the salary cap ever since.
Who been messing up the salary cap?
Mickey. He kicking the can down the road, then got to figure out like to get out the situation that he put himself in. Yeah, how you gonna give like credit to Mickey of getting under the cap when he messed it up the first place? So he got to undo his own mistakes.
Right. All right.
That's
now,
all I'm saying.
This the current playoff picture, bro. That's the current playoff picture right now, family. You'll have the Rams will be taking on the Lions. The Seahawks will be at Philly, and Dallas will be at Tampa Bay. In the AFC will be the Colts at Miami, Buffalo at Kansas City, and I think that'll be one hell of a game. I think Buffalo might get them this year. And Cleveland at Jacksonville. I take Cleveland over Jacksonville in that match. That's if the playoffs started today, family.
Yeah, they're playing good football. Even though Deshaun Watson not there, they're still playing.
Now, let's do by winning percentage. All right. Here we go. By winning percentage, it all stays the same. The seeds look the same. They got the Lions finishing 13-4, Rams 9-8, Seahawks 9-7-1 with a tie in there. Of course, the Eagles 13-4. They got the Bucs winning out, finishing 10-7, hosting the Cowboys at 11-6. Now let's go with home team. See, it changes. And for y'all want this the playoff machine on ESPN. Y'all can go to ESPN.com, man, and it breaks all this down, man. And all this is projection, man. They're projecting, look at the Eagles 12-5. They're projecting. Matter of fact, let's go with the offensive ranks by the ranking of the offense. All the matchups remain the same. Speaking of matchups, let's look at this week's game. The Saints against the Bucs. Home, the Saints, both teams are 4-3 at home. The Bucs are 4-4 on the road. The Saints are 3-5. The Bucs on the season are averaging 21 a game. They're giving up 20. The Saints are averaging 22 a game and giving up 19. The Saints have the 14th ranked offense. The Bucs have the 23rd, but yet the Bucs have won 4 straight. The Bucs bring in the 24th defense. The Saints bring in the 14th ranked defense in the National Football League. But again, the Saints are 7-8. The Bucs are 8-7 and have won 4 straight games. Now Baker Mayfield, in the first 13 weeks of the season, Baker Mayfield had 18 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. In the last 3 games, he has 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, and the Bucs are averaging 31 a game. That's in the last 3 games that they played. They beat Carolina, Atlanta, Jacksonville, and who else they beat? Let me get their schedule up there for y'all. The book schedule. Then we talking about Tampa. All right. Tampa Bay. See the book schedule. And they beat, who the hell they beat? They beat us? Nah. So they beat Jacksonville. They beat Atlanta. They beat Carolina. And I believe Indianapolis, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they beat Indianapolis, family. So Baker Mayfield, remember last game against the Saints, he completed 78% of his passes for 246 yards and 3 touchdowns. And their last game, they beat Green Bay. I'm sorry, it was Green Bay, family. Now, this is Baker Mayfield's numbers the last 2 weeks. Because the first 2 weeks against Carolina and Atlanta, his completion percentage was less than 50%. Matter of fact, it was 48% in both games. Now, the Atlanta game, he had 2 touchdowns with no intercepts. He had 4 touchdowns against Green Bay with no intercepts. And last week against Jacksonville, he had 2 touchdowns with no intercepts. Now, the first game against Carolina, they beat Carolina 21-18. Baker was 14-29 for 202 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 intercept. And his rating was 68.5. So I'm just a miracle might happen if it's even worth happening. So listen, that's the scenario. That's the matchup. Saints-Bucs. Who that nation? A lot of y'all saying the hell with it, though. We don't want them there. We want to sit there and be watching another team, pulling for them to beat another team. So let me ask you this: since y'all want the Saints there, y'all all gun ho about the Saints getting there. Who y'all got? Who y'all got coming out the NFC? Wild card weekend. Let's go wild card weekend. Let me put that back up there. Let's go wild card weekend. We go select right now. Damn it, let's do it. Wild card weekend. The Rams against Detroit. Everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. Who you got? Rams against Lions. Who you got?
I got the Lions.
I got the Lions, man.
I got the
Lions.
Lions too.
Got the
Lions.
Lions. My brother's here. My brother's here. PJ Carlos are in the building, baby.
Whoa!
What's going on?
Carlos and PJ.
Hey, what's happening with it, man? What's happening? How y'all doing?
On, man?
How y'all doing, man?
Doing good.
Chatting, my brother.
Carlo, I'm gonna ask you, my brother, cause I can't talk to you.
All right, Carlo.
I've been hearing it, man. I just made it home safe and sound, so I had to hop in for a second and give my opinion.
All right, what's your opinion, my brother?
All right, so I mean, so first off, I'm gonna go ahead and say I agree on both sides, right? I'm gonna play that part first, but I'm gonna tell you my real opinion. I agree on both sides, as in the fact that as a Saints fan, we want to lose out because most of us think that we have no chance in the playoffs regardless. So why not better position ourselves for next season? I get that part. Right. But also as a Saints fan, you want to win. Regardless of what's on the schedule, you want to always see, because it's not only for us, but also those players want to win as well. I get that. And I'm agreeing more with you, Dolph. Let's win. If we can do it regardless, we've seen miracles happen. I mean, the Giants won it in 2007 with a freaking 9 wins, right? They barely got in and whatever. So I want the Saints to try and compete, and I think we can compete whether we win or lose. That's up to debate, and I think I'm more on the we're going to lose this game side. But as far as like just getting in, let's get there, because if we go 9-8 and we make the playoffs, home playoff game, anything can happen. Anything. You never know, because everyone's 0-0 at that point. But also as a Saints fan, for those we've seen it now, we'll have a 17-game body work to see our team, and for the most part, we are not that good. So I get why folks want to lose these games out, but and become 7-9. But my thing is 7-10. 9-8 and 7-10. That might be a 5 or 6 difference of a draft pick, which is like, if we're not going quarterback, then it could be just anybody then. So I'm like, I'd rather just go for the wins. Don't have a purpose of trying to tank if you're Dennis Allen. Like, try and let this ABC guy play more minutes now because he wants like Olave to get like less reps because we'll be a worse team. So I don't want none of that, right? And I know that Saints fans want to lose these next 2 games, but it's a difference between like 6 or 7 or 8 picks in the draft. So why not go out there and win?
Colos.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Do you want to get there and it turn out to be ugly? Do you want that to happen?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Because because we won't know it's ugly until it gets ugly.
Right. That's
right?
a
Let
whole
me
new
see it get
season now,
ugly.
y'all.
Let me see it get ugly.
It's a whole new season. The playoffs is a whole new season.
Because
That means you gotta scheme like you ain't never schemed before, and
right,
also knowing that every team that you face gonna come up in here. First of all, every team that's in the playoffs have defenses coming in. They have to have defenses coming in because they done made it to whatever wins they had on their schedule. So when you play in the playoffs, man, it could happen. It could happen. Believe me, it could happen. Now, I know we got Pete Carmichael on our side, but I just hope somebody practice with him to play chess or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Pete Carmichael.
What up, JT?
all right, Jerry, how you doing?
All right, check
Doing
it out.
good, man.
And this is my other thinking, y'all. Is this win these last two games, finish with a winning record?
Mm-hmm.
Now you improve 2 games from
Mm-hmm.
last year. You're 9-8 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now you starting to set the foundation. The arrow's starting just a little
Mm-hmm.
bit, but it's starting to turn upwards instead of going right. Because listen, all y'all who really talking about just do a total tear down, a total rebuild, get rid of everybody, bring in everything new. Boy, y'all better be careful what y'all ask for. Because y'all do not know what a total rebuild is the Cleveland Browns being reinstated to the NFL and it taking 25 years. Hey, the Lions just won their first division title in 30 years. I'm gonna say it again. All y'all talking about just break it down. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
That's who's gonna win the NFC.
it's about getting the right people in here. Go ahead
right.
and put so JT, you going with the Rams and you take the Lions over the Rams in that
Yeah. Oh yeah. I take the Lions all the way in to the Super Bowl.
Man, you tripping.
I don't think San Francisco gonna make it. I don't
Man.
think Dallas gonna make it.
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all can hate all y'all want.
Man, in 30
If
years,
the Cowboys get home field advantage, book it. They ain't losing at
Cowboys
home.
gonna do what they always do. They gonna
Not
fold.
happening. It's
That's what
not
they always
happening.
gonna do.
Not this year.
Not
Not at
happening.
home. Not
It
at
ain't
home.
happening.
They are a total different team at home. I'm telling y'all.
Well,
I
you
ain't
gotta realize
happening.
though, Dolph, that is that percentage of getting home field is very, very small. I mean, you're praying for a Cardinals victory over the Eagles. Because if the Eagles win, they're division champs.
Oh, so the Eagles just have to
Yeah.
win
Eagles got to win
this
against
Sunday.
Cardinals. That's it.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought it came down to the final week, but if
Because
the Eagles win this week,
if the Eagles win against the Cardinals, that's it. They're,
that
they're, they're the NFC East champion. Yeah.
well
So
shit, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what Eagles we gonna get. So
yeah, that's true too.
Right.
The Cowboys
Right.
play themselves though. I mean, if the Cowboys won one of those games against Buffalo, Miami, I mean they're in. They got the heat on now. But
I just I just like Detroit's. I like Detroit's offense. I'm gonna just tell you, I like their offense. I think their offense can score on any defense. You know, that's what I look at. I look at the positioning too, the guys in each position, and their offensive line is holding up. So I
why is
think,
this?
yeah.
Why is this, Carlo? Carlo, why is this?
what's
So
that?
in Detroit, family, is it the coaching, or is it the players, or is it the system?
It's the coaching, man.
Ooh.
I think with them, I think it's coaching.
Yeah,
They had to pick the play. I think it's coaching.
it is coaching.
There's definitely coaching is a really big part of it because those guys,
Yeah,
they will run through a brick wall for this man.
yeah.
This man, his leadership
Mm,
just,
mm,
and sometimes the coach has got to be a motivator and have his guys
Y'all some
because you can
haters.
tell
mm,
he's not a D coordinator or an offensive coordinator, right? Dan Campbell is he's just
mm.
a guy. He's a dude.
Yeah.
He's the head coach guy. He lets his
Mhm.
guys call the plays, whether it be offense or defense, and he's just the motivator. And
And Dan
sometimes it's
Campbell was
hard.
a tight end, huh?
Tight end, yeah,
Tight
yeah,
end,
he
tight
ran
end.
Yeah,
more offense,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you could tell he's one of those guys that he's in every room, but he's kind of like having a participation trophy. He ain't really there like breaking stuff down. Now he's there for the main
Mm-hmm.
decisions. Do we go for it on fourth down? Do we go for it on this? What do we call run or pass? He has a final decision. But as far as like having hands on with offense and defense, he ain't got that, but he's got it right here in the mind. In the mind,
Mm-hmm.
he's
Mm-hmm.
got those guys, and then you see Mr. Dennis Allen, and I mean, like no shit on Allen like that, but he's more of a well, we got to check the tape out. We have to go back and just be better. Like, no, hey man, sometimes it's more than just being better. Sometimes
it's about having common sense. You don't kick an
see,
onside kick with
man.
3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the game.
That was stupid.
Yeah,
You
man.
kick that onside. Dennis Allen kicked that onside kick with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the game.
He was scared because he don't trust his defense.
Bam,
he don't trust his defense.
I understood you didn't have no timeouts, but damn it, you kicked the ball deep. You give your defense the opportunity to go out there and get you the ball back. Maybe they get you the ball back with 44 seconds or something else. Don't matter. You had the 2-minute warning the clock was going to stop. So in essence, you had to look at that 2-minute warning as a timeout, bro.
But the way the Rams was moving up and down the field against him, I don't think Dennis Allen had the feet in his defense.
That's what it was. And you know what? If I'm a player, that bothers me.
Yeah.
If I'm a player, that bothers me.
You got to look at the percentages. Like that onside kick, there may have been only 2 recovered all year.
Something like that.
I'm like, we got a better chance of stopping them 3 and out than onside kick.
Exactly.
But Dennis Allen was going against a coach that was battling toe-to-toe with Sean Payton in one of those games. I don't know which, like one of those games they had, but Sean Payton was putting up points, and McVay was on the other end, was putting up points. So he battled a coach that was keeping toe with Sean Payton in points at one time. So I don't think Dennis Allen was on the same level of McVay.
Yeah,
so
that was the first.
That's where it came.
I saw that it was a glaring coaching difference from Dennis Allen and his counterpartner. That was the first game. Like, okay, he really got out coached because that was a lot of I'm a big voice of the coaches can't lose you a game. Right, they can put you in the best situations, and the players play, the players win it, and they lose it. But coaches can't, and that's why Staley, Brandon Staley, that's why he's gone, because he was a coach that lost games for his team, and the coach should never lose a game for your team, which means putting your guys in obviously bad situations. That is
but then they might need to come and clean out down there on airline then.
And that is definitely what Allen did in this game against the Rams. That was clear. It was a big reason why for the loss. So.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for everybody. I got a question right quick. So, have y'all noticed, which I know y'all do, but have y'all noticed how when we're losing, and for some reason when we get down by 2 touchdowns, almost 3 touchdowns, they wait till like late in the third, beginning the fourth quarter, and the offense just start clicking, and they end up coming back.
Garbage time minutes. Garbage time.
That right there tells me, because we did it against Detroit Lions. Like when we played against Detroit, you couldn't tell me, oh man, this game is done, and we came all the way back. So it's just like, that's why I say it's coaches. It's like, what do they be thinking? It's like it's no urgency to play that way in the first 2 quarters, but you wait until we get down 3 touchdowns. Oh, now let's turn up the heat. Let's do something. I don't even understand.
Yes, a fake comeback. A fake comeback, like so Mickey could get excited. That's all.
To answer that question, though, I mean, obviously it's a product of also the defense not playing as aggressive because you're up 2-3 scores. It's almost like it's not a prevent defense, but it's not that much urgency because you're up by 2 or 3 touchdowns. So that's why I don't really. So when people say, "Oh man, when we're down 2 or 3 touchdowns, then we score a touchdown." Well, hey, if a defense can make you eat up 7-8 minutes on offense and you score, they'll take it all day up by 2 or 3 touchdowns. Yeah. So
but you know what though, Carlos? On another note with Dennis Allen, you know how you know our coaching, and I'm gonna just put it plain and simple. This is how you know your coaching is not the right coaching for your team. You go in the draft and pick a left tackle, and the young man don't play.
Yeah.
You go in the draft. Here I go. I'm talking last year. You go in the draft, and you get another young fella in the draft, defensive end, I think it is, and things, he don't play. I mean, you look at these number 1 picks. That's what I'm talking about. These things is 2 of them is under Dennis Allen watch. That's how I know you're not, and then they're not playing. You can't coach my team. I'm sorry.
Right. I feel you on that.
My thing is this, man. As far as like I've been saying, we all know the struggles that Trevor Penning had at the beginning of the year. We all know that. We saw some
But
week by week. We saw improvement.
mhm. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it was reported by Nick Underhill that
Mm.
the Saints felt like he started to become a problem in the running game. His run blocking started to become a problem.
Damn.
To me, it was maybe
Mm.
because he's so
Yeah.
fixated on correcting his problems at pass blocking. But
Mm.
one thing we always know the kid can do coming out was
Mhm.
run block. I'm damn
Yeah.
sure if you leave him out there, that he would have gotten that part of his game together.
Yeah. But
And
still,
I don't want
yeah.
and what we were hearing early was he go get Derek Carr killed. Well, Derek Carr was getting himself killed
Self
by
kill
standing down
Exactly.
by standing
receivers
back there
and
too
holding
damn
on to the
long,
goddamn
diagnosing the
ball
play.
all day. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You know.
You know,
And the
and
other thing with Dennis Allen though, dog, they seen this number one pick in training camp. They
right.
could tell if he's ready or not ready. How many months you
Yeah.
had with looking at this guy on airline?
The kid, everybody who covered the team, everybody saw the kid got promised. To me, people now want to call the kid a bust. This is literally the kid's first fucking year. Excuse
Right,
my
Yeah.
language.
right.
Right.
This is
Exactly. Let
Right.
him
literally
play.
his
Right.
Let him play,
literally
man.
his
Let
rookie
him
year.
play. Let him
Let
play.
the kid play. And what's been upsetting to me and really troubling is the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks, they have not even used this young man in the jumbo package.
Right. I'm about to say
Yeah.
that.
They're
Yeah.
using Garcia. They were using Landon Young. Now,
Hmm.
everybody knows how I feel about Landon Young. I've been on Landon Young. He had that game against the Giants. But
Yeah.
oh, behold, what happened last week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Huh? I'm telling
Mm.
Uh-huh.
you,
Yeah.
that
So
goddamn punk
But
in the
but
butt.
but look at this, dog. Look at this. They don't even look at some film on this too. They don't even they run. They don't even run to Ramchek's side like they run to the left side. I've been watching that too. You know, going back looking at the Saints games. I say, well, why they don't run on the right side more? I mean, what I'm saying, right side around the corner, off his block or anything. I see, I see Kamara. He will run inside between McCoy and Ruiz, or he'll be on the left side. I say, well, why they don't go around Ramchek side? I'm just be watching those movements like that, and they run more to the left side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, check that out when you get time, man. I was so shocked when I looked into that there.
Play calling.
Yeah, play calling, right, right.
so
That's what
Hey
I'm
man,
saying.
and listen,
Exactly.
I'm gonna
so
say
I
this,
got a
bro.
question then.
Ramchek is more hurt than we know, bro. And right now,
Right, right.
it may be career threatening for him, bro.
Him, yeah, yeah,
It may be career threatening for him. I mean,
yeah,
listen, like I said, before that injury though, after he got paid, he started on the downward swing, and like you don't just go from a goddamn all pro, one of the best in all of
right,
football
right,
that fast, bro, without it being.
right.
And listen, we all disappointed in him because, and like y'all have heard me say, we all know he set the standard of what we
Yeah.
should expect from him.
Mm-hmm.
We knew every damn week when the Saints played, we was all good on the right side of that offensive line, long as he was out there.
Right.
You know that we always knew that. Round chat playing, I ain't even worried about. I don't care who his is over there. They gonna have their hands full with dealing with Ram. You know what I'm saying? But the
So I got a
Saints,
question.
go ahead. We're gonna have to
Is
invest in
Penn?
some offensive linemen though. P
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
back,
So
but guess what? P stabilized the offensive line, and with the how they gonna afford to move on from P? Who they gonna go to the left tackle? They don't want to put
We,
Hurt Penning out there.
but you know what though, dog? We need. I don't mean to come in. I'm gonna just say this. You come right in. Uh, we may need, when I'm saying about coaching, I'm also talking about scouts, because see, scouts, they scout the players for the coaches and to bring to the coaches so they can see, you know, all this kind of stuff is what I'm talking about when I say they just need to get rid of the Sean Payton. Everybody who's involved with Sean Payton era, let that get on out, because I'd rather it to go now, Dolph, than Wait, because this is what you're gonna get each year. Oh, Michael Thomas might be leaving and going here. Ramchak, he's gonna retire. You're gonna start hearing all that. I don't want to hear all of that. I want to hear replacements. I want to hear I want to keep moving, keep moving. I want people to keep moving in and out. People who want to work, people who want to be a Saints player. I don't want to hear that. I don't want us to be in that position. That's the position I'm talking about. You know, cleaning house is all right, but make sure you got good replacements. You know,
So my question is, would Penny be a better guard? I mean, like better at guard than tackle?
Why everybody
he
just want
still will have to be a run blocker though. He's not good at the run blocker. He has to be taught.
y'all got to understand? It
But
ain't. We
he still got to
saying
stick to one spot,
it ain't,
though. Huh?
it ain't
Right.
easy,
Well,
bro. It
true.
ain't easy
Yeah,
going from tackle
you
to
can't just move
guard.
them all over the line and just have them doing different things. Like, let them stick to
I would
one
have left
spot.
him at left tackle. I'd have left him at
Okay.
left tackle, and I would have called plays going to the right. I'd have did some rollouts. I'd have did some stuff like that till he get it after so many games. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, you got to play to a player's strength, man. That's the problem. They're
Right.
not playing to that player's strength.
Right. Right.
He's a road greener, bro. He's
Yeah, that's
a road
coaching,
block.
man. Coaching.
Listen, we need
Coaching.
offensive line coach.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need
We
offensive
need
line.
all that. Everything for the offense we need. All them over there holding them Rubik's cubes can't figure out that the colors is all on one side. That's what's wrong now.
So the coach can't listen in the draft process when they're in that room. The coaches are going on the scouts, what the scouts think about each player. Hold on. So it's like this, man. When you dealing with in the draft room, man, the coaches are going to scouts. The scouts are bringing these players. And
Right.
during the draft process, it's like, hey,
Right.
what are we thinking about? These are the guys who go on the board right now that we think will be there.
Right.
Give me y'all what y'all think about these players. And the scout and from what I've been told from reporters who have been in the war room, people in the NFL is what they do. They go to the scouts. The scouts told the coaches, it's like, hey, you got scouts who will stand up on the table for their guy if they believe in him. You know what I'm saying? And so as a coach, as a GM, if you have belief and trust in your scouting department, of course, because look, they're the ones out there doing the work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bringing all these players to you. They have seen these players. They have talked to these players. They have been one-on-one with these players more than the head coach, the GM, or the position coach. So,
right.
I mean, it's in other words, man, it all works in one, man. But again, that is a good question, man. Maybe the scouting department needs a change too, man.
Yeah, they need a change because they're the ones that see these guys before the coaching do.
Right,
and when they bring a I was saying, they have different scouts. They have like if I could remember years ago when how they used to have the scouting department, it used to be like the Southern Scouts, the Northern Scouts, the Eastern. They go and scout these players. You know, you look at our team. Yeah, but you look at our team. We have guys. That's why every year you look at our team and we say, damn, we done found another free agent because these guys that's who they're scouting. Now, when it comes to our draft pick, I mean, Foskett play a few games, Penning play a few games. What the other guy is, he don't play at all. The guard that we got in the third or fourth round, he don't play at all. I mean, man, it's ridiculous. That's a waste of draft pick. You know how many people you go through that goes to 7 rounds, and we don't pick none of them that make it on our team that works. But we got to rely on free agency.
Let me ask you this. No, JT, let me ask you this. What team in the National Football League hit on all their draft picks every year? All 7 or whatever. What team?
That's none. That's none.
Nobody do it. Nobody do it.
All right. Let's go this year. Every team that drafted in the first round this year and last year hit, except the Saints, right?
I didn't look into that.
We always miss.
We always miss. Right.
We always miss.
Right.
Marshawn Lattimore, did the Saints miss?
That's about 6 years ago. That's 6. I'm talking about Dennis Allen.
Chris Olave. Did the Saints miss with Chris Olave?
When I say miss, let me explain that. Let me explain what I mean by that. When I say miss, I'm talking about if you look at Davenport, we missed on that.
Yeah.
The problem is Saints be going after these defensive linemen that already had injuries big time in college.
Yeah.
They got Davenport knowing that he was not going to play he ain't play a full season since he got there. Then they went out and got another defensive end in the draft, and he been injured in college, and he hadn't been out there.
That's right.
They be missing. Now on the receivers, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to what we got, like the important draft pick, when we could have, like, again, we moved up in the draft to get Davenport and could have got Lamar Jackson. And look what happened. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there.
And we still need a number one receiver.
As far as that draft with Lamar Jackson, I got it from a credible source from inside the Saints building. Who knows what was going on? Sean Payton wanted Lamar Jackson.
No, man, all these I want him, but can't get him. I want him, but I can't get him.
Right.
He was outvoted. Right. He was outvoted in the room. He was outvoted, and the Saints went with who they went with. They didn't get Lamar Jackson.
And they didn't get the other quarterback who was right in front. He thought he was going to get, and Kansas City jumped him.
Yeah, they wanted Mahomes. That's because he was talking too much. He didn't know how to shut up.
Yeah.
That's what I blame. Shut up. Go ahead.
But Dolph, if Sean Payton was outvoted, don't he have the final say, like to overrule it then if you like it?
Nah. Not when they don't work. Listen, the major power when that draft from everything is Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis is thing. So, and it's like everybody from what I was told is they have a order where everybody votes, you know what I'm saying, on the player, you know what I'm saying? And the consensus was, Sean wanted Lamar Jackson, but the room thought that the Saints didn't need Lamar Jackson. Yes, sir.
And you see how that turned out. You see how that turned out right now.
I'm gonna say this, then, Dolph. I'm gonna say this. Now, watch what I'm gonna ask the panel this too, and I'm gonna ask you this, Dolph.
Go ahead.
Jalen Daniels. I'm gonna ask first. Wait, watch this. Watch this.
It ain't happening.
Where you think he'll be picked?
I don't know yet.
I'm gonna say the top 5 from 1 to 5.
Won't be. I can't say that. I can't say.
All right.
I can't say nothing. You know why I can't?
Okay.
Because they're gonna do what they always do in this draft process.
Right.
They gonna tear these kids down instead of watching what they did on the football field. They go tear them down. Then they go be this one prospect. This one kid from his play on the field. From us watching him for 4 or 5 years, or how long he been in college football, he gonna come out. He gonna have a good pro day. He gonna come out. He gonna have a good combine, and all of a sudden, that player is gonna jump up the board and become the first or second pick of the draft. I got Zach Wilson of the New York Jets. They do it every single year.
They
tear these kids down.
But what I'm saying is, right. But what I'm saying is, okay, if he be in the top 10 or whatever, what I'm saying is, if the Saints know they gonna have a rookie contract with him, you understand, for a few years, you wouldn't go and get that young man and have him sit there and let Derek Carr stumble and bumble and do all what he got to do. And you got this guy sitting here. As soon as you're ready to release Derek Carr, you let him go. And because you got this guy sitting right here. That's what I'm talking about.
I would like that, JT, but Dennis Allen gonna do what Sean Payton did. Dennis Allen is not gonna draft a quarterback to even give a threat to Derek Carr, because Sean Payton didn't want threat Drew Brees, so that's why he ain't drafting no quarterback. He rode Drew Brees until the wheels fell off, and that's what Dennis Allen gonna do with Derek Carr. He ain't gonna give his quarterback a threat.
He hits his wagon at Derek Carr.
Yeah, Dolph, I'm so tired with this new stuff, bro. You know what I do now when the game be going on my other TV that's next to it? I look at a martial arts movie. I look at a kick behind movie. That's what I look at. They be losing in the game, but my martial arts friend be beating somebody up on TV. That's where they done got me at. You understand? I can't sit up here and just watch them and ruin my day. I got to see somebody else getting their behind whipped. If the Saints ain't gonna do it for me, I gotta go with the martial art guy. You know, you know what I'm saying?
I actually like the guy from I mean I like Daniels, but I actually like the guy from Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
Penix.
I gotta have a running quarterback though.
My thing with Penix, bro, is I don't think he's ready to start from day one. I think
But that's the
whatever team
thing.
he
That's
goes
that.
to,
I don't want him to start from day one.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I just hope for his sake he doesn't go to a team that's in such a need of a quarterback that they throw him to the wolves and he's not ready.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would like to see him go somewhere where he can sit behind a veteran, learn how to be a pro, because we hear that a lot, man. A lot of times the kids got to learn how to be a pro, man.
Yeah.
Learn how to study, learn how to lead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different, you know, it's different.
Cerebral. They gotta be
It
cerebral.
gotta be cerebral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just like to see him because I think his mechanics, he needs to go. I think his mechanics are still like kind of robotic. He's talented. Everybody coming out, they're talented. It's just that simple. But I think he has an opportunity. But again, it depends on the situation that he's drafted in and how they develop that young man. And of course,
But the only way the Saints to get a new quarterback, a young quarterback, if they get a new coach, because he's not tied to Derek Carr, so he gonna be tied to this young guy. See what I'm saying? That's the only way the Saints,
right? But
whoever like get a younger guy, you know.
Let's say the Saints shock all us and they move on from Dennis Allen at the end of this year. Guess what? Whoever the new coach is, guess what? He stuck with Derek Carr 24 and 25. Now 25, they can kind of start moving on, but definitely after 25, they can move on. But he pretty much got Derek Carr as his quarterback.
But at least he'll have a different offensive coordinator. He can probably manage with under a different offensive coordinator, not Pete. So Derek might be a little bit better.
Derek Carr be the highest paid backup in the league right now. If I had another quarterback, he'll be the highest paid backup. I'm just telling you, I'll sit on that. I'm telling you, I'll deal with it just like that. He'll be the highest paid backup in the league. I'm sick of that stuff, man. I don't know how we get this. The way we got this way is like I always say, dog, how an outgoing coach gonna tell you who to pick to be his predecessor? How you gonna tell me to go with Dennis Allen and you leaving, going trying to build another team? Man, you can't do this to me, man. Every time I think of that, bro, I get too upset. I don't want to get too messed up, man.
And then Mickey giving them draft picks to help him out.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Man,
get rid of all of that shit.
You get a second round pick. I ain't understand that. I ain't gonna give you my third just to get a second.
Man, you know, for Sean Payton, they should have got a number one and a number two instead of a number one at the 29th position or whatever. Man, go ahead. Go ahead. You ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling me.
Hey, listen. At least Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen know they got a job at Sean. Pete be ready to go to Denver.
Oh, you know that's where they going. That's where they going. You know, we
pull up right there to Boulder. Wherever
they got us right now like we a farm team over there. You know,
take his ass to Boulder. Say, come get him.
Yeah,
come get his ass right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's hear, baby. Sneaky Pete.
You gonna run a play. You gonna keep the ball out. And I'm talking about Pete Carmichael and Dennis Allen. You're going to take the ball, keep the ball out of your top player on offense hand, Kamara. And what the man, if I was Kamara, I'd take myself out. I'll put my hand in the air and walk out. I'm gone. I'm on the sideline. If y'all ain't got no players for me, why come on the field? Man. That's what I'm talking about coaches and being creative. And man, Dennis Allen, man, you can't. Dennis Allen, Pete Carmichael, man, no. Come on, man. Come on.
And he using AK like he had Derrick Henry. He not no Derrick Henry.
No, yeah, you can't run him.
Going through the hole.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. He's supposed to go
Mm-hmm.
around Ramchick. He's supposed to go around the left
Mm-hmm.
tackle, around the right tackle. No,
Yep,
if
and
they
that's
used to
why they
have a
got
player,
Prentice, but he
I
keep
don't, I don't
letting
know if
Prentice
y'all,
go on and off the practice squad for what?
I don't know if y'all old enough, but you're right. But I don't know if y'all old enough. We used to have a player. His name was Reuben Mays.
Yeah, I remember Ruben Mays.
Reuben Mays used to run around the end. I mean, I was like, he was so swift around the end and so fast. It looked like they're gonna catch him, but they'd be missing him. And this guy going to get 8 yards, just first down, 8 yards. I mean, round the corner. He had left tackle, he had right tackle. I mean, they don't even do that. The Saints don't do that. They go inside or they do these little funny plays that only they know that they have in the whole NFL. They the only ones that have them plays. Shit, man, come on, man.
You know, the ones that have to play. Damn, JT, see how you really feel, bro. Damn, bro. See how you really feel, bro.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Come on.
Man,
Them damn Saints, boy.
man. You can't help but love them, though, bro. We can't help but
Yeah, I
love
do. I do. That's my team, you
them.
know. My grandfather used to tell me them Saints gonna drive me crazy. I say, oh Lord. He passed away though, dog.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, he passed away. And it ain't the Saints.
Goddamn sakes. Force a man start drinking, man.
Yeah, what I'm saying?
Goddamn. All right. Cal says Penix injuries scare me. Yeah. See, now you go with Penix. He got
Yeah.
injury history. So everybody talking about, and damn sure you don't want no injury prone quarterback.
No, man.
Damn sure you don't want that. Trey, how you doing? Come on in. Trey says,
Is Lattimore playing this week, though?
nah, bro. Laddie probably done for the year, bro.
Yeah, Laddie done hung it up. He hung it up.
Yeah,
He
Laddie
hung it up.
bro.
Yeah, he hung it up.
I love just to get that battle with him and Evans.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
He out of there, bro. He not.
Yeah, he mentally checked out, bro. Mike checked out too, huh?
They ain't mentally check out, man. Stop putting words in the players' mouth, man. Go ahead with that, boy. Cause boy, y'all so boy talking about you the checked out this shit like that, boy. Y'all so boy.
Hey, but
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. As fans, we some MFers, boy. I tell you
yeah,
something.
bro. You know because them dudes ain't
So crazy
them dudes ain't them dudes. No, they ain't gonna go and play. They ain't gonna go. If they ain't playing in Tampa, they ain't playing in Atlanta. Cause what you gonna go to Atlanta for and play? What you gonna play there for? Man, they gonna play Penning against Atlanta. They gonna play Bowden gonna be there full time. You gonna have number 5 on offense playing. I mean, man, you gonna have everybody who you thought you wanted at the beginning of the season. They gonna play the last game in Atlanta because everybody checked out. Telling you,
Think everybody,
you know.
think everybody go been and checked out, bro?
Oh man, yes indeed, yes indeed. Everybody gonna be checked out, man. They're gonna be down here with us, man, doing the Mardi Gras thing, man. All that's gonna be going on early this year, you know.
You show JT. I don't know, bro. I don't think everybody. I don't think nobody. I don't think they checked out JT.
I think they're gonna be checked out by that time, though. I think so.
Let's do this, fam. Here I'm gonna do. Cause we were
Mm-hmm.
talking earlier about how the Saints draft. So look at we gonna start right here. Gonna start right here. Let's start right here. Let's do this one right there.
Mm-hmm.
There y'all go. Let's go. Sheldon Rankins.
Ooh.
Was Sheldon Rankins a bust? Was Sheldon Rankins a bad pick for the Saints?
He was with us for about how many years?
His first contract, 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, I think they picked up in 5th year too. So what? 5 years, if I ain't mistaken, y'all. So Sheldon Rankins. Everybody, let's go with this. Was Sheldon Rankins a bust, a bad pick? Yes or no in the chat? Let's go. DJ Smooth says no. Trey says no. Marley Mall says no. I got 3 no's. Got damn 50 us in here. Let's go.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad pick. No.
Talking about under our current. Nah, let's talking about under our current. I say, man, yes or no, bro. Don't you? All right, all right, DJ. That was a good put. Mark Joshua says no, that wasn't a bad pick. Rose says no, that wasn't a bad pick. All right.
No.
Duke says no. All right. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I damn well know the second one. Let's go. Second round pick in that draft. Let's go. Let's go. Since
Yeah.
they picked so bad.
Nope.
Was Michael Thomas a bad draft pick?
Nope.
At 47, 2016,
Nope.
they draft. Let's see how bad
Nope.
they draft. And
Nope.
when we're looking at this, let's look at the productivity that they got from this player. Why that player was a member of the Saints or is currently still a member of the New Orleans Saints.
Right.
Let's do that. Mega Prime, how you doing, Prime? Welcome.
I'm doing good. My brothers, how y'all doing?
All right, Prime. All right, Prime.
What up, man?
Not much, man. What's up?
All right.
You got it.
Okay.
Now, I just wanted to say something that I thought of. I've been thinking about this the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, going back to Sean Payton. I think Sean Payton left this team because he didn't want to put up with Mickey Loomis's bullshit anymore. And in return, that to me answers the question of why Mickey Loomis is so loyal to Dennis Allen is because Dennis Allen is not an alpha male like Sean Payton was. And he's not going to overshadow Mickey Loomis like Sean Payton did, because the last 2 years have proved it was Sean Payton and Drew Brees that was putting this team that I've been following since 1970 up on a good winning tradition.
Yeah.
And Mickey just got lucky to get Peyton, because y'all remember Peyton really didn't want to come to New Orleans at first.
Right.
Nobody wanted to come to New Orleans.
Right.
Where did they go stay?
Right.
And so I think that's one reason why he's being loyal to Dennis Allen. And I think the other reason is since Mickey Loomis been pushing the money down the road for so long, they really can't afford to get a top-notch coach, because nobody really wants to come. We can't even get an offensive coordinator. We forced the guy to be an offensive coordinator that didn't even want the damn job. Make that make sense to me.
Nah, see, you right about that, Prime.
So I'm just looking at all the big picture of how all this is doing. Because every single move that this man has done, starting with Jameis, I'm not saying Jameis was the answer, but at least Jameis would have been a better bridge than Derek Carr is. Because if you go on YouTube and you type in Derek Carr sucks, you're going to see videos of Oakland Raiders fans talking bad about it. Did you know that about 3 years ago, the Raiders, I'm going to be finished. Give me like 20 seconds. The Raiders played against the Rams. Derek Carr did the same type of interception that he did in the Rams game that we had almost 10 days ago. It was just to the other side of the field. Look at the video. The exact same thing, but to the left side instead of the right side. He threw it right to the Rams on QB, and they lost that game. And you see, and he had a history of getting empty yards. Even the Raiders fans were saying this bullshit. Now you're stuck with him.
Yeah.
Well,
sick of this, man.
It took my brother Prime exactly 2 minutes and 6 seconds to bring up his boy, Jameis Winston. I knew it was coming. All you had
to see, my brothers, I bring up Winston because I like Winston. Winston is down there, and he wanted to be here. He wanted to play for the Saints.
Prime.
And he got injured 2 years in a row. So
he wasn't good enough.
Nah, bro, he was better than Derek Carr.
He wasn't good enough.
He was better than Derek Carr.
He wasn't good enough.
He was better than Derek Carr. Jameis Winston. Jameis has a 6-4 record with the Saints. Just look at the stats. Just look at the stats.
7-8
and come on now, my brothers. As brothers, we know that to lose your job just because of injury, that's BS.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, hey.
I'm not saying he's the savior. I never said that. I just like the brother because he's down and he's down to earth and he's genuine. He's a good quarterback. He just needs good coaching. And he had that with Peyton, but Peyton wanted to leave because he didn't want to put up with Mickey Loomis bullshit no more. They even threw a check. They gave him a check, said you could do whatever. I'm gonna tell you, The only way we're gonna get happy as a fan base if they lose these next 2 games. Because even if they beat Tampa Bay, he ain't going. Allen ain't going nowhere.
You don't think Allen going nowhere?
I think he's gone, man.
He not going nowhere. I'm telling y'all, the man is not going. That man
He
gonna
has
be
to
right
lose
here.
these next 2 games. He has to lose these next 2 games.
Yep.
To go.
Yep.
He has to.
Let me finish this.
And
Hey,
as much as I hate saying it, I can't stand the Falcons, but God, look, I'd rather the Falcons beat us than keep this man. Shit, James played better with a hurt back against the Falcons 2 years ago than Carr did. Carr is empty calories, man.
Empty stats.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have a winning record. He's losing. Oh man, look. This Saints organization reminds me of how the Saints organizations used to be in the 70s, bro.
Ooh, yes,
Talking
indeed.
about with Meacham, with John Meacham.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Miss Benson is like John Meacham. Yeah, you know what John Meacham had the Saints team, right?
No.
He had the Saints team because his daddy didn't want him to fuck up his oil business.
I can't.
Because he's based out of Texas.
All he gave a damn about was money. That's all he cared. He didn't give a damn about what was going on the football team. All he saw was the cash cow, bro. He didn't give a damn about the football team. And when Tom Benson bought the damn team, that's when it started to turn around. John Meacham didn't give a damn about. That's why the Saints were horrible. They were laughing stocks until Tom Benson bought the Saints. That's when everything. And first he hired Jim Finks from Chicago to be the GM. He bought Jim Finks, and Jim Finks went to USFL, and got Jim Mora to come in and be the head coach. And what more? Jim Mora bought from the USL. He bought Sam Mills and Vaughn Johnson with him.
Yep.
They drafted Pat Spilling, and then Harry won hell of a player in the 1982 draft, first round pick, Hall of Famer, RJ Ricky Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And they've had their first winning season in 1987 against Pittsburgh. I'll never forget that game.
I never forget it.
It took us 30-something years to feel it how it was to be goddamn winners and make the playoffs.
And you know what? I never forget. You know, I never forget
and they
that
was
night.
Lucky. They was lucky to draft.
That was the night of my mama's. That was the night of my mama's funeral. I never forget that.
Mm-hmm.
I already hear that, my brother. Man,
I never forget that. I never.
So Prime, let me ask you this before you get out of here, Prime.
I'm not going. I'm gonna stick with y'all a little bit.
Okay, all right. Let's do this. Von Bell. This 2016 draft, since the Saints don't draft good, let's go. Because I think we letting Davenport and what's happening with Turner and what's going on right now with Penny cloud out. Let's see if the Saints draft. Von Bell. Let me just start. Sheldon Rankins was a starter from 16. Michael Thomas became a starter. Von Bell. Everybody in the chat, was Von Bell a bad draft pick?
Not really. Not really. My problem is I'm getting sick and tired of this organization doing 2 things: drafting players that know that had injury problems in college, number one, and drafting players to play out of position.
Yeah.
You don't go get somebody that do artwork to paint your house necessarily. They do the same. They paint, but it's a big difference. Stop drafting people. You need a left tackle, and I'm gonna tell you when they drafted that Penny, I know he wasn't gonna do good because the boy was playing up there. In Idaho? What kind of teams did it normally play against? If you're not getting your people from like the big leagues, like conferences like the SAC, and from the Big 10 and the Big 12, they went all the way up to where this guy come from. They hardly play anybody.
Prom, let me ask you this then. Since it gotta be big school, you feel better if it was a big school. Where Jerry Rice come from?
Hey, bro. Jerry Rice come from Mississippi State Valley, let me tell you, I got a Jerry Rice story.
Hold on,
Jerry Rice is a Sigma like me, and I met him in person, and I told him he was going to have an outstanding career.
Prom, you just said it got to be big schools. it don't have to be a big name school, bro. Just
I
because the
know.
club
I'm
they
looking
play
at the
at
kind of
Ohio
competition.
State,
I'm looking at
it
the
don't.
competition that they
Man,
play up there in
football is
Idaho
football, man.
and North
He
Dakota
played.
and South Dakota.
Yeah, he played at Iowa. He played at Iowa State. I mean, Northern Iowa. He came from Northern Iowa. He was a
Right.
left tackle at Northern Iowa. That
The
don't mean he
swag,
can't
look,
play in
man,
the
the swag is
NFL.
totally different because even though look, I went to Southern Baton Rouge. I'm a Jaguar,
Mm-hmm.
and even though it's a small division, you had a lot of big name people come out. You
Hall
had
of
Jerry
Famers.
Rice.
Hall of
You
Famers
had
from Southern right now.
Sweetness.
What? Okay. What's the Hall of Famer from Southern right now? I grew up the street from. He from my neighborhood. What's the Hall of Famer from Southern?
The cornerback, huh?
Yeah, the cornerback.
Nicky. Well, that's what we call him, Nicky. Aeneas Williams.
Aeneas Williams.
Aeneas
Yes.
Williams. Small
Yes.
school. But I'm saying you don't have to come. You don't have to come from Michigans and there are a lot of players that been at Alabama's, Michigan, Texas, LSU's that straight up garbage and trash in the NFL right now.
Look. When I say small schools, I'm not talking down on SWAC because they've had Hall of Famers that came from SWAC.
Right.
What conference does Penny come from? You do the research and see what conference it came from. You tell me how many Hall of Famers they had from that conference.
The conference he came from, those teams in that conference would beat the brakes off the SWAC teams, hands down.
Nah, I don't think so.
Hands down, bro.
I don't think so. But I know
will run all over Southern, bro.
Well, I don't. Me personally, I'm answering this with my heart. I really don't think so. It depends on the teams that are playing.
I don't know why you mess with Jerry though. Jerry being here talking this about the Jags, bro.
Because I'm gonna tell you, see, Jerry Rice had a quarterback by the name of Willie Totten that was also a Sigma, and he had to go to the Canadian Football League to play quarterback. Because it's amazing to me now. It's amazing to me now that certain people that watch pro football are excited about white quarterbacks running all over the place. But when you had your Michael Vicks and you had your James Harrises, they was talking about, running quarterback could never make it in the NFL. This was just 30 years ago or so, or 20 years.
It's all about growing, bro. You know, the stigma, the time that we was living in those times.
Yeah.
We know what we was dealing with. There are just some people who refuse to accept change, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. And Dennis Allen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if Dennis Allen gets another year, it's because, first of all, they don't push too much money. It's all about money,
right?
And that's all they can afford.
Nah, bro. Nick said if we lose it depends on how we lose the next two games.
No, it shouldn't even be about that. It shouldn't be about how we lose the next two games. We shouldn't lose them at all because he got all the talent that he wanted. He got the coaches he wanted, and we had the second easiest schedule, if I'm not mistaken, in the league. And you still only have 7 wins? Come on, man. Mike Dicker wasn't even as bad as a coach.
Ooh, no. No. I ain't no Dennis Allen fan, but hell no.
Well, competitive records. You look at Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen is the worst head coach.
Not in New Orleans. Not in the
I'm talking about overall. I'm talking
about I promise, all due respect, I don't give a damn about overall. I'm talking about us. With the Saints, there ain't no damn way Dennis Allen was worse than Mike Dicker. We crying about Mike Dicker had Heath Schuler. Man, listen.
Mike,
well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think Mike Dicker was one of the worst. Prime. I think he was one of the worst.
Yeah, he was one of the worst. But I'm telling you, at least the games were entertaining. At least the games were entertaining. But I'm not speaking up for because I like that whole thing about him and Ricky being on the cover and Ricky in the damn wedding dress.
Yeah, that's
another thing, bro. I'm not even gonna touch that, my brothers. I'm not even touching that.
That was on Ricky Williams.
Yeah, Ricky Williams. Yeah.
I mean, Ricky say, "What the hell," you know. Then I don't understand. One thing I know we getting off track, but y'all know how we do on here. One thing I understand about Ricky Williams, when he got the NFL, now all of a sudden he got to wear his helmet and shit for interview. But when he's at Texas, I ain't noticed him doing all that.
Bro, look, I'm gonna tell you. Sneaky Pete reminds me of Carl Smith.
Ooh, man.
Say that.
Bro, I got to
Oh
pull up
my.
some history, bro.
Ooh, listen,
Yeah, you ain't
y'all.
lying.
For y'all who don't know, I know Pete Carmichael bad, but good lord.
Lord, Carl Smith was, oh my goodness. Man.
Man, listen. I don't know if the
Yeah.
man alive or dead, but
You know what Rita Benson reminds me of? And I think she's doing the same kind of things. You remember the woman that used to be the owner of the Rams when it was in St. Louis? Georgia Frontiere?
Georgia Frontiere, yeah.
That's the kind of approach that Rita Benson is taking. Hands off. She don't care. And Loomis apparently was in Benson's will. So he's president and GM. He's not gonna fire yourself from one job. Because if I'm not mistaken, before Benson hired him as the GM for the Saints, I think he was working for some AAA baseball organization.
Who that? Mickey Loomis? Mickey
Loomis.
He was in Seattle. He hired him from the Seahawks organization. Yeah, he was working with the Seahawks front office. He was in the front office position with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's when they got him, my brother. Let me address this. DJ D Smooth. Where you get this info from? Because I've been looking, nobody knows. When was this disclosed that he's got a now if you got an inside source, cool. A deal worth $32 million for 4 years.
Nah, I ain't seen none of that either.
Bro, I ain't seen none of that either.
Man, I know what I'm saying. Maybe he got an inside scoop or something, he passing some knowledge on us,
It's probably from Baskin and Robbins or
What y'all talking about? $4 million a year for DA?
Now he said 30. He was saying
32 million.
32 million.
4 years.
That's what he was
Lord have mercy.
Nah, we don't know. We don't know if it's true or not. That's why I was asking him. You know what?
Some of my brothers. You know what I think? With all the stuff that happened this year, with what 2 or 3 Saints players get arrested because they're driving too fast and doing other things. That's just them howling out for frustration with this man.
Yeah.
They
just not.
That's on them, man.
That's on them. But
but you know how athletes can be.
He's not very disciplined.
Sometimes, bro. They get pissed with people and they just lash out in different ways.
You get pissed with people, you gonna go do 8 in a goddamn residential neighborhood? Nah,
hey,
bro. That's on them,
bro. You gotta remember. You gotta remember these.
Like the man, bro. Nah,
bro. Because that's some people. Come on now, y'all know some people handle frustration in different ways. Some people it just slides off them like water slides off the back of a duck.
Bro, I'm sure you played poke ball, high school ball, or college ball.
That's on them, though, Prime.
When you were pissed at your coach wasn't doing something, or you didn't like the way he was coaching. Well, damn, my coach done pissed me off, so I'm gonna jump in my car. I'm gonna go do some shit stupid, or I'm gonna go get in a fight, or I'm gonna go take drugs, or I'm gonna go do some domestic abuse or some stupid shit like that, or get drunk, or do something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this much. I'm looking at it from an educated point of view. I never played organized sports. I played in the neighborhood, but I'm a teacher. I've been a teacher for 30 years in New Orleans and in Houston, and I see how athletes can act sometimes.
Hold on, I'm
and
sorry.
A lot of kids don't mature. A lot of people don't mature like we used to mature. Come on now, man. You know.
Kevin,
come on now.
Hold on, Prime. Let me get to Kevin. Kevin, what year was Carl Smith the offensive coordinator to Seahawks when they won the Super Bowl? We talking about Carl Smith Jr.? Cause you damn sure ain't talking about the Carl Smith used to coach the Saints. I know damn well he wasn't the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, Carl Smith was the offensive coordinator for the Saints.
No, he's
because the head coach was Jim Haslett.
I think he did go for a coaching position in the Seahawks. Look it up. I think so. Carl Smith.
But he was the Saints offensive coordinator. He sucked.
The Seahawks just won the Super Bowl in the 2000s. They won it in the 90s.
No, not no Super Bowl. Not no Super Bowl.
That's what he's saying. Carl Smith was the offensive coordinator.
You're talking about.
No, Carl Smith was offensive coordinator for the Saints, and that was I think that was during that.
Hold on.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all look that up, fam. Look that up
dog.
for me.
As I remember,
Yeah, Gundam, that's Mega Prime. That's Brother Prime.
Yeah. What was it? Oh, the year when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, that was what, 2014, if I remember. Cause remember they had it at that MetLife Stadium. It was so freaking cold up there, and they beat the Broncos 43-8.
All right. So listen, just back to the 16 draft while Prime looking that up for Rankins, Thomas, Bell, Anyamata all became starters. Daniel Lasco, he washed out. That go 2017. Let's see what they got. 2017. Oh, this draft here, huh? Marshawn Lattimore, Ryan Ramchick, Marcus Williams, Alvin, Alexander Zalone, who a lot of y'all want to give up on, saying get him out of here. Look at him now. Alexander Zalone. Trey Hendrickson, who the Saints made the biggest mistake in there. They should have let Davenport go and kept Henderson, but they didn't. Trey Henderson and Al Quadin Muhammad, he's still playing in the league. So all these
Who
players
he playing for right now?
Last time I heard, he was with the I think he went from the Colts and then the Broncos, and so he might be somewhere else now. But I know he might be in Tennessee right now. But I know he's still in the league playing too. So this draft here, this wasn't a bad draft. You got starting now. I mean, rotational player. That was a hell of a draft, right? Since the Saints can't draft, let's go to 2018. What they know draft as. Now this draft here pretty much sap. Marcus Davenport, bust. My cousin Traquan, 3rd round,
bust.
Rick Leonard, bust. Natrell Jamison still in the
bust.
He's a rotational. Cameron Moore, Boston Scott, not a bust.
Not with us.
He's still playing up there in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's still playing up there in Philly. All right. That was
I'll create my hand. Bust.
Well, hold on. That's 17. Let me go back. Let me go to 18. Let's go to 18. I think that was 18 right there. Yeah, 18 draft. Now the 18 draft left a lot to be desired. Let's go to 19. That was with Sean Payton too.
Now that first one on 2018, that's when I got angry.
Here we go. 2019 draft. Eric McCoy. I would say that was a good pick. Chauncey, CD Deuce, good pick. Saquon Hampton. Don't know if Alizé Mack.
No.
I'm gonna say no. Caden Ellis.
Ran him off.
7th round. Look, so you got 1, 2, 3 out of 5. That's a good draft. Now, let's go to 2020. Since they can't draft though, because we're getting caught up. Cesar Ruiz. Y'all want to say he a bust?
Nope, out of position.
Still working. A work in progress.
Out of position.
They gave him a second contract. Zach Bond. People want to say he a bust.
Waited too long to play him in the right position.
Thank you, Prime. They waited too late to play him in the right position. He played, and look what's happening. Adam Troutman.
Bust.
Thomas Stevenson. Sean Payton just picked him out of the mess with your boy for the Panthers, man. Who the new offensive coordinator for Buffalo now? Brady. He did that to mess with Brady. All right, here we go. 2021. All right. Peyton Turner. Y'all go ahead. Everybody say he a bust. Pete Werner.
Out of position.
Huh? Pete Werner?
Out of position, but he don't have speed. They need to put him in what he's good at, what he did in college.
Yeah, he's not. Right.
You draft people for what they played in college. You don't make them play something different in the pros.
All right. Paulson and Debo.
Yeah.
Good pickup.
No, all right. Ian Book, that book should have been closed when they drafted.
Oh, that was a joke.
Yeah.
All right. Landon Young. And don't go off these last 2 games either.
Yeah, I don't know if he's playing out of position or not, but the offensive coach sucks. The offensive line coach sucks.
Mag Prime, you echoing, bro.
Man, bust. Quan Baker.
He okay. He could.
Practice squad. He sticks around practice squad. Bust. All right, so you got a starter here. You got a starter there. You got whenever he can stay healthy and get on the field, part-time starter, rotating the player in Turner. You got a rotational player and Landon Young. So that's four. That's 4 out of that 6. You can't say that draft was a failed draft. And that's 2021. That goes 2022. We're gonna go back further. Chris Olave.
Good
Alante
pickup.
Taylor.
Good pickup.
Trevor Penny. Book still out on him. DeMarco Jackson.
Good pickup.
Book still out on him. No, he playing a lot of special teams this year. A lot of us thought that he'll take that jump and be that linebacker next to DeMario. It hasn't happened.
Hey man, you're gonna see a lot of exodus this year. I think DeMario and Cameron might be going after this year.
Nah, they can't get off and prime them contracts, bro. They'll be back.
Oh, and as far as Carl Smith, Smith, he was offensive coordinator for the Saints for 11 years, starting in 1986.
And what year was he with the Seahawks? Was he with the Seahawks when they won the Super Bowl?
No, they didn't say nothing about that. I looked him up. He was with the Saints for 11 years, from 86 to 97.
Then where he went, Prime?
Then he went to Seattle, and he was with Seattle for a couple of years as a assistant associate coach or something.
Assistant coach, but not the OC.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. 2015 draft. Andrews Pete. You can't say Pete was a bust. He wasn't
out of position.
Stephon Anthony, bust. Halu Kakaya, injuries.
Bust.
So that's why. Gary Grayson, man,
bust.
Wasted pick, trash, garbage. Well, PJ Williams,
good.
Davis Tall, bust. Tyler Davidson, Big D.
Good pickup.
That was a good rotational player. Damian Swan from Georgia, bust. Marcus Murphy, running back.
Bust.
All right, let's go to 2014. Because they pick horrible. But right now, you got Pete, you got something out of Pete, PJ Williams, and Tyler Davidson. Okay, so that's 3 out of the 7 right there. And this to what? Was that 15? Let's see if they did in 14. 14. Now listen. When it comes down to one of the worst draft picks in the history of the New Orleans Saints, is this man right there.
Who?
Stanley Jean Baptiste.
Now, how about Russell Erxleben?
At least Russell Erxleben kick. What about Sean Knight? To me, Sean Knight is my God. Matter of fact, the Saints cut that man. That man's a first-round pick. That's how garbage that boy was. And I ain't talking about after 2 years. I'm talking. Damn, did he even make a year? Did he even make it to the field for week 1? I don't think he did. But this round, this draft here was a total failure. Stanley Baptiste, Kyle Ford, Vinny Sunseri from Alabama, Ronald Powell, Tavon Rooks, the old tackle from Kansas State, Brandon Cook, the only one right now. So the 14 draft they missed. You know.
So how many years have you gone over so far?
Shit, I went from 20 last year to this year.
So over that time span, so basically what you're telling us, they're shooting like what, 2 or 3 players every draft that made the team and made an impact. That's not good. That's not good.
That is good. You only got 7 picks. If you get 2 starters and a rotational player out of a draft class, that's a good draft class.
You're right. I'm thinking. You see, my mind is still thinking about me comparing them to how it was in the 70s, because you remember I think they used to have the draft was longer than that at first.
Yeah, it used to be 15, 16 rounds. Yeah, it used to be long as hell. All right, look at 2013. Kenny Vaccaro.
Yep, good.
Teron Monstead.
Yep, good.
Defensive tackle John Jenkins. Rotational player. Kenny Stills. Saints, Dolphins, Rufus Johnson. No, bust. So I know for certain these 4 had time in the NFL and did some good things with the Saints. So that 2013 was a good draft. Let's go to 2012. Akeem Hicks, good pick.
Yep.
Nick Toon didn't live up to it. No.
Nope. Bust.
DB Corey White.
Special teams.
Yeah. Andrew Tiller, offensive guard, Syracuse. No.
Nah, I don't even remember that person.
Yeah, I remember Marcel Jones, offensive tackle from Nebraska. No.
No.
You know? All right, so let's go to 2011. And my purpose of doing this is, let's fam, it ain't the same draft. I understand the disappointment with Davenport and Turner and that was going on with Trevor Penny.
It's coaching, bro.
It's coaching, bro.
It's coaching, bro.
It's
Mark
coaching.
Ingram, Cam Jordan, that's 2. Johnny Patrick, no. Gray Roman, Nate Bussey, linebacker from Illinois. Martez Wilson. I think Martez Wilson's still in the league. I'm not sure, but we got 2 starters out this draft. You got Cam, all-time sack leader and all-time rushing leader. Well,
I'm really on Dennis Allen draft.
Okay, so Dennis Allen. Let's go to Dennis Allen draft. Last year and this year, 21. That's who we picked. Nah, is it 21? This 22. 22, my bad.
22.
22. Because 22 was Peyton. 21 was Peyton. 22. All right. Here we go. Chris Olave. Alontae Taylor.
Good.
DeMarco Jackson contributing on special team. Trevor Penny. I can't call Trevor Penny the bus.
No.
It's pending.
You see,
so really, right now you 3 out of 6.
Yeah,
right.
That's a hell of a draft. And they
And
only
you see
had
when it comes to Penning, my thing is he was a good run blocker, and that's another thing. You got to decide what your offense is going to be. You can't say you want to be a passing team and you draft a couple of people that's good at running, but you want them to pass block. You need to draft the players that's going to fit your system.
Right.
No.
And put them at the position.
There y'all go. Ryan Bresee.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah.
Foskey.
I need to see more.
Kendrick Miller.
Need to see more. Injury prone.
He got potential.
All 3 of them injury prone.
And we go. Were they injury prone in college?
All 3 of them.
You see, that's what you see. That's validating my statement I made earlier about drafting people that were hurt in college and playing people out of position.
Kendrick Miller only got hurt in the playoffs. He got hurt for TCU. He didn't have a history of injury problem. Nick Saldiveri didn't have a history of injury problem. Word is that they just want to bring him along slow. They want to develop him. Jake Hayner, we don't. Maybe after the Saints.
Nah, I think Jake Hayner is going to be a bust too.
We'll see him next Sunday against Atlanta. No, Jordan Howden, future starter. A.T. Perry will replace Michael Thomas now. He's that dude. And a lot of teams were upset the Saints got A.T. Perry because they knew what kind of player he was.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be more the same if the Saints if DA don't get fired. Because I think one or two things are gonna happen. If DA stays, everybody talking about the Saints need to try to get a quarterback, and this quarterback from LSU. The Saints not gonna draft the quarterback. They're gonna draft another player that's injured on either the offensive line or the defensive line, and he's not gonna get coached up to play good in the pros by Allen. Allen is his calling card is not even playing good now. The defense,
right?
So what is he? I'm telling y'all, it's about money. It's about money. The Saints have a lot of good young players. At some point, fellas, let me ask y'all. At some point, they're gonna have to bite the bullet, and it's gonna just start eating up some money because the more and more they keep on pushing this shit down the road, we're gonna be in this kind of hell as fans for I don't want to say it for another 3 or 4 years. Because they can get rid of Derek Carr is stuck for next year, correct?
Yeah, we still have Carr next year.
But according to some different shows I saw after June 1st, if some kind of way they would get rid of him, that he would be a $30 million cap hit. And then after that, it goes down like to 17, 16 million or whatever. But I want y'all to look in y'all crystal balls for me. if Dennis Allen stays and Ronald Curry becomes offensive coordinator, because nobody wants to come here, because even Dan Campbell, somebody didn't want to come in. He's the quarterback coach for Seattle right now. They know how Dennis Allen is. He's a loser. So, do y'all think? What y'all think the record of the Saints will be next year if they keep everything intact after the first 6 games?
I know the whole year is gonna be 7-10.
I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
They used to match. No, they like matching stuff. They're gonna be 7-10, 7-10, 7-10. Until they get to the Super Bowl, they gonna and they change it. Everybody got to win 7 games to go to the Super Bowl.
Right. And you see, the thing about it is, I know some people, on one of the shows I look at and support, they was talking about how they're trying to compare to when Sean Payton went 9-7 for 3 years. But Sean Payton first year, we got to the championship game.
So did in Chicago.
And this man hasn't done. I'm telling y'all, it's about money.
Yeah,
you got so much money tied up in these players. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think. DA is getting paid a lot of money, like some people think he's getting paid. It's all about all this money they got tied up into all these players, and a coach don't want somebody made this point on another show. Coaches don't want to come in and be having their hands tied and they can't get the players they want.
Out of that Superdome.
Listen. The Saints can get any player they want. The Saints can get any player they want. I'm trying to figure out why 3-4 years later, why everybody getting upset with the Saints with his set. That's me echo. Somebody got me on the background.
Not me.
Somebody got me on the background. But my thing is this: why y'all getting upset about the salary cap? Damn it, we were $100 and something million over. The Saints can afford to get any player they want. Now, can they afford to get a multitude of players? No, but they can identify 2, maybe 3 players they want, and they can go get them players. Right now,
yeah, bro. But that you see,
that's our salary cap right there, bro. That's what we're looking at.
I understand what you're saying, but sometimes when you keep pushing the can down, you catch up with the can.
When they caught up with them, because right now every team in the league doing what the Saints do.
And they're about to change the rules for that. Just like they changed the rules for the playoffs when the Saints beat the Minnesota Vikings with that field goal, and they changed the rules.
Why they're gonna do it? They're gonna change the rules. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to stop at some point, bro, because none of us could be in a business if we had a business. We couldn't be in the business, keep on pushing the can down the road, bro. At some point, you just got to cut your losses and have a rough 1 or 2 years and then bounce back.
It don't happen. You don't bounce ball like that. Bouncing back don't happen like that.
Because the way that Mickey Loomis is making these damn excuses about how we look as a team, it makes me think of how I've had students in the past that failed my class because they missed too many days or they didn't do the work like they were supposed to, and they arguing about who had the highest F.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Mickey Loomis remind me. I'm telling y'all, it's about money. It is about money. Everything is about money on this planet, and because the NFL is a business.
Gotcha.
And that man ain't going nowhere. He's in Benson's will. So he's the president and the GM.
I'm not even worried about Mickey Loomis. I just want to know what he's gonna do. We already listen. What they gonna do? Dennis Allen coming back. They go. The coaching staff will totally look different next year, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
It looks different this year because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Allen sign like 3 or 4 coaches that used to teach with him in Oakland?
He bought
coach with him in Oakland.
He brought Woods in, who was with him in Oakland as a defensive coordinator. And Wood, if you listen to Woods speak, got a good mind, knows football, man, and he's a coach that the players seem to like. He brought in Marcus Robertson from the Cardinals for the secondary. That was a good move because the secondary this year, 14 intercepts compared to what they had last year, 4. So that was a good addition. Now offensive line, the offensive line seems to be going in the opposite direction. I think it may be time to move on there. Get your new offensive line coach. They like Barone, the tight end coach. You keep him, or they may decide to go on for him. We already know about the offensive coordinator. Now the thing is this: what you said, Prime. What do they do? Do they give Ronald Curry that promotion because they can't get maybe the OC in here that they want? And listen, Ronald Curry is looked upon around the league as a budding star and a future head coach.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I think he will be the OC.
Why isn't he getting his opportunity? You know, the thing I'm not cool with is they let this man call plays in the preseason, but not during the regular season when it's evident that your play caller is struggling. And let me say this,
but you see,
not to excuse him because, by the way, he's part of that offensive room. He's the quarterback coach. He's the assistant offensive coordinator. He's helping Pete Carmichael come up with the game plan. And right now, it ain't working, bro.
You see, it says a lot when you got your offensive coordinator who didn't want to be an offensive coordinator because nobody else wanted to come and coach with this team with Dennis Allen. The only people that's going to coach with Dennis Allen is people that coach with him. But people that probably coached against him and don't want to be a part of knowing how he is, the man is 22-46.
That's a fact.
My God. 22-46. As a teacher right now in America, when the students fail, we get blamed for the students failing. Even if you got students that in a month's time, when school first opened, don't miss half the month, don't do their work. But we get blamed for it when they take these tests. And that's the same way that's going on right now, how this organization is being run, where everybody's getting the blame. He ain't calling out Derek Carr for his bullshit. Derek Carr been in the league for 9 freaking years now. And the money they paid him, he should have been able to uplift them. Because Derek Carr, a lot of that, I look at the players, the players are vanilla. Now this vanilla is Carl Smith, but they're still vanilla. But you paying $140 million to a guy that's been in the league 9 years. He should be. But I could see the first month of the season having problems. But for that shit to continue the whole season, and we know when things get bad, he gets hurt, comes back the next week, and is healed from a concussion or whatever, or he comes back in the game, he waits to the end of the game when the defenses are playing prevent defense against him, and he's putting up all these stats.
Stat pattern.
I said that when they signed that man last year at the early part of this year. I said they was gonna regret that. I know he wasn't, because I have a Raider fan stay across the street from me that didn't talk good about this guy. They didn't talk good about Carr. He's mediocre just like his brother was for the Texans.
Oh Lord.
That's a total. His brother just got the hell beat out of him. I blame the Texans for that, man.
And if you notice, look at the similarities here. His brother didn't have an offensive line that was good. This boy here don't have an offensive line. He didn't even have an offensive line that was good in Oakland to do good. This show, like I told y'all, go to YouTube, type in Derek Carr sucks. This guy was a Raiders fan talking about one of the games they was playing against San Diego where he had a clean pocket and he basically ran into one of his offensive linemen. Come on now, man. That's a rookie mistake. How many rookie quarterbacks did the Saints lose to this year?
None.
Yes, they did. They lost to that boy. They lost to Stroud.
Oh, that's it. Stroud. All right.
And they lost to 2 or 3 backup players. The guy that just came off the street from Minnesota, the Chicago Bear quarterback.
The Saints beat the Bears.
But he was still outplayed by this dude somewhat. He would. Could you honestly tell me that he was head and shoulders above the quarterback for the Bears? No, he wasn't. It's just that the Bears, they going through their mess. I don't have faith in Derek Carr. I really don't, and I think he's gonna do the same shit next year. He throw people under. He throw his players under the bus. And I'm gonna tell you. One of the videos I looked at about Carr sucks from a Raiders fan saying that when he was playing for the Raiders, he had a history of hanging out his wide receivers out to dry up the middle. Look at these videos. History is repeating itself. Like that saying goes, those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it.
Mm-hmm. And to your point, Prime, have you ever seen Aaron McCarr lose his cool like that?
No.
Never.
No.
I've never seen him lose
He's
his cool
a quiet dude, bro. You know when you got quiet people who don't argue and they just blow up, you know something's wrong. I feel sorry for AK. I feel sorry for Jordan. I feel sorry for DeMario. I feel sorry for all those players that's been playing with this team now for the last 5 years. I really feel for them because they had an opportunity. The window is shut now. They got to start all over again somewhat. And that's going to take 2 to 3 years. I'm 60 years old now. The Saints might not be good until I'm 64. And that's how bad it is right now. And a lot of people are mad. And I feel sorry for those people that buy season tickets because you know those season tickets are not cheap anymore. Look, I live in Houston now, and I haven't been to a Saints game in a while, but I used to have season tickets back in the late 90s. And from what Brother Q was saying on this show, talking about how much the nachos and stuff cost. What, $20, $15?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know how hard it is right now for to get your money and take care of things. And people wasting their money and people giving away their tickets.
Right. Daniel, let me ask you this question before I get out of here. Who do I blame for this? I blame all of them.
I blame the whole coaching staff and the ownership.
And the players. And the players.
Man, the players are.
The players. Not just
I blame the players too. But hey, bro, the players are only human. Come on now. And these players get pissed.
We give players too much pass, bro.
Hey, bro. As humans, we get pissed.
We give them too
Be
much
honest with y'all, we just a bad team this year.
We've been a bad team the last 2 years.
Like everybody. Hell, we was the last 3 years. Y'all think we was a good team with Sean Payton last year? That was a badass team.
And I'm mad at Sean Payton. And the reason why I'm mad at Sean Payton in that playoff game against Tampa Bay.
Now we don't deserve what they're putting out there.
He should have took Breeze out that game and just played Winston. What he had to lose. Probably would have won the damn game. Because if you notice, Sean Payton, and I'm starting to get kind of spiritual here now about the elements, about the weather. Sean Payton came because of a hurricane, because he wanted to rebuild a hurricane. And that brought in a lot of good energy. When Jameis became starter and we played that Green Bay game in Jacksonville, it was because of another hurricane. I had a feeling that was bringing negative energy back into the city. And it sure has happened for 2 years under Dennis Allen. Don't y'all find it funny that Dennis don't y'all find it funny that Sean Payton didn't want that Sean Payton didn't want Dennis Allen to come with him or talk or say, bro, hold up for a while, for a year. I'm gonna retire for a year and then I'm gonna hire you. I think he did that on purpose. Like I told you.
Hold that thought, my brother. Hold your thought, bro. Listen, I gotta get out here, bro. Got to cut the show short. Got to go, man. Want to say happy birthday to my baby girl.
Happy birthday to your young girl.
She made 17 today.
Happy birthday.
I'm being called because I got to go get ready to go to this birthday dinner, man. Listen, Who That Nation, I will be live streaming the game Sunday. We will be live with the kickback. I don't expect the Saints to win, but knowing the Saints and how their season gone, they might just go out there and win that game.
Nope,
All
I
right,
think I
Dove,
think I
Dove,
think
Dove,
I think Tampa
hold
gonna
on.
put up 40 points on them.
Dove, can I tell you something, my brother, real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Now, I'm making sure it's sweet. After that Rams loss, I asked y'all
Nah,
for the
I don't
Saints
see
gonna
them
beat
winning.
Tampa Bay.
I say no. I still say no.
I
I
say
hope
no too.
I hope
But
I'm wrong, but I don't expect them to win.
but I'm just saying the Saints are stringing us along like puppets, y'all. Don't bro, Dolph, you were so mad, you had shut the stream down, brother. I was trolling y'all. Go
Hey,
check it
bro.
out,
Hey,
bro.
bro. Look,
Yo,
let me say
Prime,
this
he was so
before you
mad he
go.
shut
Let me
it
say this
down.
before y'all go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take another minute. Not even a minute. Go back and look at Derek Carr record when he was with the Raiders. Same pattern. Lose 2 or 3, win 2. Look it up.
Gotcha. Derek Carr also made some Pro Bowls. Derek Carr also threw for over 4,000 yards numerous years.
Yeah, but he had losing
And
records.
Jameis too.
Jameis too. Jameis threw for 5,000.
That's what I'm
Jameis
saying.
had three
We don't have
Jameis had 3 different offensive coordinators, but
Derek
that's
Carr
another
too.
conversation for another time. I'm not gonna hold you up, my brother. You're
Derek
gonna
Carr
enjoy you
too.
some cake.
Nah, bro, I don't need no damn cake. I want a steak. You gonna give me a damn steak?
Oh man, you making me jealous. But you
I
gonna
need
get you a
steak, bro.
tomahawk steak?
Hold on, what's a tomahawk? You turn me on. I just know a T-bone. Let's see, what's a tomahawk?
A tomahawk steak
big old
it looks
steak.
like a tomahawk. It's real big. Look it up.
It's a big
All
old
right.
steak, though.
Tomahawk steak.
All right, I'm gonna have to try that. I might go live. I get that, man. I might have to go live for that on the plate right there. A tomahawk steak. Damn it, I'm going to
Tomahawk
look at that
steak.
right now.
Like, something
Yeah,
serious. That's
DJ
a serious
Smooth say
steak.
100. What's $125 for what?
It's that good, bro.
Man, I ain't paying no $125 to eat no goddamn meat, and I don't like my steak medium rare. I don't understand how some of
No,
y'all
bro. I don't like
cut
mine
into your
reading. I
steak
like my
and they got blood
meat
coming out of that shit. I don't
really
understand.
cooked. I don't eat anything with blood.
So 125. Man, let me get my ass out here because my wife will get on my ass. Everybody getting on my ass. I love y'all, man. Listen,
Love you too,
remember,
bro.
join us Sunday for the pregame kickoff show. He was
I will
in
be
here.
there.
My homeboy, my brother Carlos Clayton of Uneducated Sports Talk, and also Zach and Nonfiction, a real fan sports, and the co-host of the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast, the one and only Coach Rock. And also Sunday, we will be doing the end of the year show. Coach Rock has a special Coach's Corner, something he wants to share with the family. So we'll be doing that this Sunday too. So until then, family, love y'all. Take care. And like always, love and who that. And we
Who
out.
that?
Who that?
I'll be laughing on Sunday.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna call laughing on Sunday.
Keeping it real, who that sports pod, legendary Coach Rock, go 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick, black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who that sports. Breaking news, interviews, open lines just for you. Call in, join in, Pale Nation, just win. B.I.